Okay.
This,
fine.
this conversation is like too tame to start recording. I feel like I'm about to just start chanting "Bussy." Just something interesting.
Nate immediately clicked record after.
And thank you, everybody, and welcome.
No.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you feeling, May?
Pretty happy with myself.
How's everyone feeling?
Good.
How's everyone feeling?
Scared.
Viewers and players alike. If you look at your PNG tubers, you might notice that that someone's a little bit different today.
Yeah, I mean, guys.
Ooh, hey.
Wait, what?
Looking swag.
Oh, Gimble!
Hello.
Oh, guys, that's not even the coolest part. That's not even the coolest part. Watch this.
Little mask!
It gets
Love
even
it.
better, guys. It gets even better.
That's cute.
I'm probably never gonna use this one, but
That's
Written
funny.
Gimble wrote that himself.
yeah. It says "Be right back."
I-
Getting ham.
That's so
Okay.
funny.
I gotta do some kind of animation for Johan. I just don't know what.
That's what
See,
Nate said.
I called it. I knew because I was there while she was making it. And then I knew, I'm like, as soon as Brady sees that, he's going to be like, man, I should really do something for Johan.
Everyone has it except me now, and I'm like,
Yeah.
You're
I don't
feeling
have
left out.
anything for. I don't have anything for my mute or deafen though. What if just for my deafen, I just I just erase the ear frills?
That's an idea. For mute, you can put the bandage on Poi Poi's mouth.
with the mouth.
Maybe on the mouth.
Yeah.
I did not consider mouth bandage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That might be the way.
Oh, yeah, for deafen, just do a full head bandage. Mouth bandage and full head bandage. There you go.
This
I
boy
get
boy
him,
had ears.
I think Poi Poi probably has, like, ear holes, maybe.
Maybe.
Poi Poi technically has ears.
Because Poi Poi can hear, right?
Yeah, of course he
Poi Poi
can.
can hear.
He just doesn't listen.
It's not one of his the required abilities.
Nope.
This
Mhm.
is... I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say really quick. This is actually a really big session right now because I specifically did something that the players have been yelling at me to do since the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
We have Pocket Bard now, so we actually have music to our campaigns now. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Oh yeah.
Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. I love it. And with the introduction of Pocket Bard, which if you don't know is this this is going to sound like a sponsored segment. It's not. I wish
We're
it
not
was.
sponsored,
Can-
but we'll
can
That'd
they
be cool.
sponsor
Yeah, we'll
us?
take a
No.
sponsorship if
Take a sponsorship,
Pocket
sure.
Bard ever comes to us in the future, but
We won't take it from Spectrum, but we will take it from Pocket
we'll
Bard.
take it from Pocket
Yeah,
Bard.
fuck
No, Pocket
Spectrum.
Bard. Pocket Bard is phenomenal. It is amazing. It's basically this, I don't even want to say playlist. It is interactive, immersive music for TTRPG games, and it is freaking amazing. Probably from this point forward in all of our sessions, you're going to be able to go down into the link down in the description below if you want to get Pocket Bard for yourself. Maybe someday it'll be like
An affiliate link.
An affiliate link. That'd be pretty cool, but we don't have that right now. Right now we just have this. So yeah. But our quality has shot up so much now since the beginning. It's a little bit crazy.
So there's no excuses anymore. You have to click the subscribe button right now.
That's
For real.
actually true. That's
For real.
Yeah, it's actually
If you don't, we will die.
yeah.
Yeah, Poi Poi's life is in your hands.
Yep.
Yeah, mine specifically. And we all know I'm the favorite.
Can we get to 1,000 subscribers
That
before
was
the end of the?
humbling.
If we get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of today's session, I won't do a total TPK.
We were talking about that.
Ah,
That's
were you?
Wait, we're just like, this is the one. He's gonna kill us. In
I,
this
I was
This
like,
is the one
I
where
was
I do
like,
a
is Nate gonna
TPK.
kill all of us today?
Yeah, it was
This is the
unanimous.
moment
We
where
thought
he
it was
kills
gonna
us.
happen.
It's always yeah. Does that make
Is
me?
that just the
does that
title
make me
now?
wheatley?
The session where Nate kills everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The-
Sorry.
This is
I
when.
thought you
This
said
No,
is
it's
when he
sorry.
kills us. This is when he kills us. Oh my gosh. Well, now that you said that, I got to read the introduction as Wheatley. So here we go.
You're welcome.
Last time on the New Heroes of Altiria, our heroes discovered the King's Knights weren't who they said they were, and that the commander was actually a high-ranking member of the former Big Bad's army, a hyena scoburn going by the moniker Patchwork. This is not Wheatley. I don't know who this is. I need to play Portal 2
Dorian
again.
Nightingale, I think.
This is oh yeah, it's
Does
Dorian
sound like
Nightingale.
Dorian.
It's because I'm listening to the fantasy music. After capturing Poi Poi and Thwomp, Patchwork found himself face to face with a vial of acid Thwomp threw at him, and Johann learned how to control minds, which allowed the party to make a break for it, booking it all the way down to the town of Northwatch, the primary headquarters and training grounds for the King's Knights and armies in Altiria, and on the border of which our players now approach. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is currently, it's currently, I think it's midday, is what I said it was before, and it is raining outside because you are now entering the height of, or you are now entering winter at the start of today's session. So it is cold. Okay. There is fog hanging in the air. And yeah,
I started just kind of like doing that thing with your breath to see if there's the fog, and I go, hey Gimble, maybe you can disperse this.
Are you making fun of me, Thwomp?
No, I'm serious.
Because the only spell I can cast is Clear Mist.
Cast it right now. See, I'm doing it.
That's like a waste of 5% mana.
We got soul stones for days, baby.
You know what? Because it's the only spell I can cast, why not?
You gotta practice somehow.
Cast Clear Mist.
Ay, caramba.
And then I look over at Poi Poi, and I'm just like, Poi Poi, do you actually like the rain? Is it soothing to you?
I don't like it personally.
Well, I would like you to imagine for a second if you are being gently pelted by pieces of your house. It's like it's not bad. It's unfamiliar. I'm used to water being below me.
Yes.
Or
That?
around me, not moving at a high velocity from God.
Who's
It
God?
is quite blasphemous.
Oh, Aldius, the dead one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that happens.
That one right there.
That guy. Oh, good old Aldius. As you guys look to the border of the town, you see there is... Well, first thing you see as you approach is this town is not styled to look like a normal town. This town has walls and fortifications aplenty. The buildings you can see over the walls of the fortifications are these, like, towers and, I forget what, like, an archery tower is called.
Like a watchtower.
Yeah, like there's watchtowers and gantries and a whole bunch of stuff that you. I mean, you would have been familiar with it because of like guard towers and stuff, but this is if you expanded a guard barracks to cover an entire town, and it's actually quite large. This is the head military base, and there are dozens and dozens of guards walking about, including more than a few standing just outside of the gate, which you now approach.
Oh, man.
Freaky.
Yeah. I will say I lost one of my die. How did that happen? Okay.
Oh, I don't even have my dice out. That's despicable.
That is despicable. Why don't
Imagine
you
being
have your dice out?
unprepared.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I gave my dice a pep talk earlier, and I got nat 20s on my practice rolls. So remember, if you want to be really superstitious, talk to your dice. You'll look even crazier, and you'll have better rolls.
Oh yeah, it's win-win.
May is actually
Guys.
a crazy cat lady. I don't know if you guys knew this or not.
Pardon you. My mental deficiencies are disconnected from my like of cats.
What were you gonna say, Alice?
Oh, I was gonna say something in character, but if we're still yapping.
Everything's in character.
Yap, yap, yap. Yap, 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 yap.
I'm just
Yep,
the
yep,
voice
yep,
inside
yep,
your
yep,
guys' characters' minds.
Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, yap.
Okay, back in character. Gimble, you look like you were gonna say something.
I was gonna say, I hope these guards don't beat us up. I don't know how much I trust guards after the last town.
After our last kerfuffle, I tend to agree.
Yeah.
But also, we kind of have to pass through this town. I don't know if there's a way around this. I'm assuming no.
I don't think
No,
so.
this is
particularly.
the town that you got to get through if you want to get through up to Northwatch, or you're in Northwatch. This is the town that you need to go to in order to access the northeastern half of the kingdom.
Dang.
Do you think they'll even let us in?
Can I look around and see if there's any like plebs around? So I can like ask them whether if we go in there, they're not gonna keep us in there like the last town.
Like peasants and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. There seems to be more than a few people that aren't in armor. Just sort of walking about. Some people, they all actually look pretty well taken care of.
Okay.
Damn, the rations here must be good.
So, yeah, you can actually, if you want to just approach the gate, you can absolutely just approach the gate and try talking to people.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
It was your idea.
Guess it was.
I can say it probably shouldn't be me. These bracelets do not hold well in the rain.
Fair point. All right, I approach the gate. Is there anybody there to greet me?
There's a few knights. There's a person like wheeling a cart underneath an awning, like out of the rain. The knight notices you, but just sort of waves at you.
Okay.
The guy with the cart does not notice you at all.
Everybody seems pretty like chill. Should we just walk into the city?
I guess.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
suppose we could.
All right, let's just go.
All right, so you
Be
guys
wary, but don't raise suspicion, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys walk into Northwatch. Looking around, you guys see that yes, there is a lot of guards, lot of knights, a lot of people walking about. There's signs in a lot of places. You see some people fighting and talking to each other. I don't have any sound. Oh, I could do the crowd sound. I could do that, but I feel like that's kind of a big crowd.
A little bustly.
We don't have anything smaller, but it's kind of a quiet day here up in Northwatch, just because there's it's raining out. Not a lot of people are walking outside, but the people that are walking outside, they're they're sort of enjoying themselves, just sort of talking and stuff. You see some are like sparring with each other. You hear like swords clacking, and some people are doing target practice with bows and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad town, considering you're currently surrounded with a bunch of people that look like the people that attacked you before.
Okay. So maybe these guards are real? Question mark.
Question mark.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I feel good about this. Is there anything we wanted to do here?
Maybe we should hit like a magic store or something, or anything. Do you guys need specific supplies? And maybe we could hit while we're still in a town.
Do we need more rations?
I'm pretty good on rations.
I'm
I think
also
so, too.
more or less fine with those.
All right, cool.
I wouldn't mind picking up some more fixative.
I was about to
Well-
suggest that.
Well, I can afford it. Just because I'll want to be a bit stocked up.
That
If
is
we can find like a magic shop.
that is fair. You're probably more than likely to find at least a general goods store here. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. Let's
So
head to the supermarket.
No Solomons, but
yeah,
no work.
no Solomons.
Yeah,
You guys can
not a
walk
pinch.
around. There's different mess shops and stuff around. There is a store labeled general goods. This one is closed. Closed for the rest of the day, it says.
Damn it!
Wonder why.
Maybe they're sick. Maybe the owner is sick.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it is getting cold.
Yeah. Can I make some type of perception check and see if there's any like notable people in the town?
You absolutely can make a perception check. Roll for it.
Come on, Gimble, give me a good roll.
Mimble.
14.
A 14. I will... You know what? I'll give it to you. We'll say with a 14... with a 14, you can see that there are actually several people walking about. There's a lot of... well, obviously the knights. There seems to be a large gathering, or a fairly large gathering of people. It's about like 7 or 8 normal looking people all gathered around what looks like the entrance to like a cafeteria or maybe like a large hall. And off in the distance, you see, wearing the same sort of red cloak that that Patchwork was wearing before, you see this. They're definitely furry. You can't really make out whether or not they're a Skillburn from this far away.
They're definitely a furry.
There
But
might
they're
be
definitely
a varulve
furry.
or something.
They're definitely
Might be a
furry.
varulve. Varulve? Varulve?
They're definitely furry, and I'll give you this too. You can also see this other person who is definitely a Varulve, dressed in sort of we're gonna call it well, you'd be familiar with it, sort of artificer's attire,
That's sick.
walking into this other building that looks like a workshop.
Ooh. Nice.
Gimble, did you say something right now? Did I just
Guys,
hear you go, ooh?
I saw someone with a really cool like outfit on go into that workshop.
Oh.
And yeah. I don't know what's going on there, but it looks cool.
Okay. Should we
You
go check
want
it
to-
out?
Perhaps. I also saw like this guy with a red cape. He looked kind of like not like that guy from the other town, but he has the same kind of. It's the same thing that Patchwork had.
The same.
Yeah, it's
sort
like
of cape,
the it's like the Commander Knight uniform.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, makes me think that Patchwork was trying to pass off as this person.
Yeah.
That was
Or
my
someone
first
of a-
thought.
someone of a
Huh?
similar rank.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay,
impossible.
keep a close eye on him.
So, yeah. But would you guys want to go in the workshop with me? I want to say hi to the cool guy that has a cool outfit.
We want to meet somebody cool. Nice.
You need us to be a wingman.
Well, I can't go alone.
Sure you can.
Why not?
It's so mean.
Physically.
Well, yeah, physically, but emotionally, I can't.
Oh.
To the workshop.
The workshop.
To
All
the
right, there it
workshop.
is.
So, is there any particular way that you guys are heading up to the workshop, or are you just walking up to the workshop?
I guess.
Does
Gimble's
it seem
just
like a
gone.
store? The place you can just kind of walk into?
There doesn't seem to be a lot of like actual security here. It's just people sort of walking in and out of most of the buildings.
Okay.
So, you know, the general consensus that you can gather from the people living here is that this is the main military base in Altiria. If anybody had bad intentions, they weren't going to come here.
Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
So, just approaching the building?
Yeah, innocent enough, just checking things out.
All right.
Gimble's trying to cover himself from the rain a little bit as he's walking.
As you guys walk into this
I've
building,
definitely got a blanket strewn across my.
you guys walk into this building, sort of pushing through the doors, and you see this kind of like huge workshop area. There's like technology dangling from the roof. There's like tables upon like rows and rows of tables just covered with like various machinery. A lot of it you don't even recognize. Some of it you do recognize, especially Thwomp. You'd recognize it as a lot of things styled especially off of like dwarven built like mechanical infrastructure. Like you see like a dwarven mining rig, like that's sort of been sort of adapted into use with weaponry and all of that. You see guns aplenty, or at least pieces of guns aplenty that you guys would recognize from your visions of of future Gimble and all that.
Nice, this is so sick.
And as you guys step in, you hear, and stuff goes flying across the room as from the other side of the room, you hear, God damn it, Zarya! Why would you put it there? That's not supposed to go there. You're supposed to port it in the green port. Well, you were the one that told me to put it in the yellow port earlier. Well, that was for the previous iteration of the... now I have to do all this work all over again. Thanks a lot. Whatever. I'm gonna go get, I don't know, bread or something. And then you see the Vorolv sort of walk towards you, and then she sort of looks at you, looks up and down.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. My name is Timothy.
Hi.
Timothy Balame. Nice to meet you. You
Daria.
look very cool.
Thank you.
Do you own this shop?
Well, no, we're both employed. Micron, I think we have new I think we have new refugees. All right, fine.
Minecraft.
Fine, I'm coming. And then you hear, like, another, like, just crack of stuff as... I'll find a way to blame you for that, too. And then, Micron walks out, and this Micron, Gimble would recognize as Micron Fish.
Hi! I don't know if you remember me.
Should I? Should I?
We met at, what's that tavern? That tavern, the Seaberry Tavern.
Oh, I'll, yes, absolutely.
You
Hi.
don't remember me, huh?
No, not at all. I'm sorry. I don't. No, he, like, wipes grease off of his forehead. No, I've got, sorry. I've got the memory of a
goldfish?
He's got the memory of a worm. With its head cut off.
Worms have heads. They like their heads and tails. Anyways, I don't know what I can say to make you remember me. My name? Do you recall a Gimble?
Not really. But I heard you when you loudly, but I was hoping that Dolly would just take care of it. Hi, welcome. Did you get assigned to help us? Oh, did you actually get assigned to help us? Because we could really use the assistance. It's been an absolute mess trying to get all the soul stones we need for the project.
I'm gonna roll deception.
Okay.
For what?
And tell them that yes, we are. Or is he just gonna buy it? I'm just trying to justify my deception. Would he buy it if we told him if we lied to this man's face?
They already think that you're there to help them out. So if you just say that you're there to help them out, absolutely. If you want to lie about something else or something further, then you can roll deception.
No, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, good. Okay. That means that we don't have to go out in the rain. So your names are...
Oh, I'm Thwomp.
Thwomp.
Pointing at
Johan.
me?
Right, Johan, Thwomp. The Ilanian is...
Poi.
Poi Poi, and you're Grimble.
Close enough.
Okay. So... Yeah, thanks for the help. If one of you want to help out me in the back, one of two of you, and then the other ones could go off with Daria. Why am I always the one that's sent off doing the errands? Well, because I'm the only one that knows how to do any actual fucking work.
Whoa.
I can help you.
Seems like a great environment here.
Oh, we get along fine, actually.
Great.
So, who's with who?
I shall come with you.
I'm waiting outside because I'm sick of the stink of your ego. And then Dahlia walks outside. Fucking...
Hopefully.
Daria is her name. I keep forgetting her name. Daria or Dahlia. It's Daria. Right, so who's with who? Who's with who? Who wants to stay here with me and build a gun?
I want to build a gun.
A bit out of my league. I guess I'll go with Daria.
Alright, we'll do 2 and 2. How's that?
Yes, please. I'll go. Johan's going outside.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'll go with Johan.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Grimble points at Poi Poi, and Poi Poi points at Grimble.
No.
Yes.
All the way around. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
close enough.
Small one is the small name. Big one is the also small name. Got it. That's perfectly not confusing at all.
Yeah, that's a good system.
Follow me. Follow me. And then as Thwomp and Johan step outside to Daria smoking a cigar, we'll say. Right then. So you're the ones with me?
Yeah.
Seems that way.
Okay, perfect. We're still waiting on a shipment coming later today, but for now, I need to go pick up some recharged soul stones.
Okay. Where are they at?
There are 2 locations. One's with the commander, the other one's with the Baffle Bottoms. So I need you guys to go over and talk to Wilma. She's over in the hospital. I'm gonna go talk to the commander. Just tell her that Daria sent you.
Oh, okay. He's pointing the way over there. Where was the Baffle Bottoms? You said the Baffle Bottoms, right?
In the hospital, right over there under the White Cross.
Oh, okay.
Wilma should be in there unless it's lunchtime, in which case she's probably going to be, I don't know, over in the mess hall. But I don't know. I think we still have a couple hours left until then. But once you hear the bell, that means that it's lunchtime.
Okay. Well, let's get a move on, Johan.
Sounds good. And the other one you said was with the captain, yes?
Yeah, but I'll actually,
you're handling that one? My bad.
if you want to handle the captain too, that would be much obliged because I haven't gotten to eat anything in like 2 days.
You look a tad parched.
I am very much so. So that would be really appreciated. Just again,
that's what we're here
just,
for.
just again, tell him that Daria sent you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. If you'll need me, I'll be in my cabin. And then she just lights another cigar and starts walking away.
Ain't smoking cigars. That's gotta be
I know.
expensive.
You think if we do a good job, she'll give us one?
Oh, I don't smoke, but if you want one, go up, please ask.
All right, ask for one, and then
Bob is going
I'll
through
get two.
alcohol withdrawals.
I'm looking for a fix. I'm just like, hey, you think they have rubbing alcohol in the hospital?
Probably.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't recommend that unless you really do have a stone gut.
Well, I was raised by dwarves.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Thwomp's just downing rubbing alcohol.
Oh my god.
We'll see. As we're walking over there, I'm like, so did you heard that right?
Yes, I was going to ask. Wasn't Wilma specifically the name that we heard?
Yes, it was.
That would make it. That would make a Gimble's mother, right?
All signs point to yes.
I think
Let's
we
go
may
investigate
set up
and not
the
tell
right-
Gimble this instant.
Yeah,
Even though there's nothing
let's,
stopping
let's-
us from going back inside and blowing Gimble up.
And that's a good segue.
Check it out and check it out,
Report back.
and we'll bring Gimble if it is what it is. No need to bring his hopes up.
And then back in the workshop with Gimble and Poi Poi. Can you hand me that
Yeah.
really big?
Glad we're doing this interesting stuff, right?
Can you
Oh my
bring me
God.
that really big stick over there?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Poi Poi's gonna go try to get that.
Poi Poi, I want you to roll a strength check when you grab the stick.
do you need help?
If I succeed this roll, can I acquire sticks?
Yes, you can absolutely acquire sticks.
Cool.
Oh, I missed the really silly abilities.
Is it? Do I still add my strength modifier in this case?
You would not if it's for a roll unless the strength modifier is negative.
It is negative.
Okay, then you do add it.
Great. Well, I'll acquire sticks. That's a -1, baby.
Oh no.
So Poi
Six owned you.
tries to lift up the stick, and then like, oh hey, I got it, and then just, uh-oh.
Oi, buddy! Are you okay? Are you okay?
Ow!
You should probably put that band-aid back on you.
Not another head injury.
Poi just turns into Detective Poi Pachu again. Ay caramba.
I definitely just lift the stick up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's not that big of a stick.
I thought it was pretty big.
Maybe not for Gimble.
No, for Gimble. Lycon's just like, stick, please.
Oh, here's the stick.
Thank you. He takes a few steps back, examines it, holds it over his head, and smashes it several times into the machine that he's building. Why won't you work, damn you? And it powers on briefly. Oh, that works.
Cool.
Alright.
I thought you were gonna use that stick to like make a gun. I thought we were making a gun.
Oh yeah, this is the gun.
The stick?
No. This giant machine in front of me right now. So this is...
That doesn't seem very.
Well, you can't really wield it, but it's a gun nonetheless. This is a energy pulse... What do we call it?
McGig?
It's a hard light refractor. Basically, it uses the power of the Soul Stone to harness the power of light, turn it hard, and blast a hole straight through whatever we pointed at within 30 feet.
Whoa.
Damn.
The issue that we've been trying to solve is that it takes up an entire Soul Stone every time it fires, and it only fires for about half a second.
Don't soul stones recharge?
Yes. Yes. Not these ones. No.
Why not these ones?
Well, because the... So you know how a Soul Stone recharges and takes... And you can recharge a Soul Stone for 100%. Even if you use 100% of a Soul Stone, it'll still recharge. You know this.
Yes.
This machine takes about 101% of a Soul Stone. So it just completely depletes and destroys a stone.
That doesn't seem efficient.
So that box over there of all that cracked glass were formerly Soul Stones. And now we're running out. So we're trying to find a better power source for the weapon.
Oh.
But nevertheless,
What if you have 2 soul stones on the machine, and then it takes 50 and 51%. Therefore, it will recharge.
it would always... So the way that it would work is it would destroy the one Soul Stone and then destroy the next.
Why don't you just make it fire smaller shots?
Well, because we're trying to... So it's... So I don't know how much you know about Sylvari. We are currently at war with Sylvari, right?
Yeah.
Sylvari has these massive, massive quarter-mile thick walls. So in order to get through the massive, massive quarter-mile thick walls, we need, or at least on the main city, we need this hard light refractor in order to blast through and carve a path through it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I guess so.
I think.
Yes. So that's the goal. Much damage as possible, as little cost as possible. Even though a Soul Stone's a lot, but it's a lot better than using up all of our steel to, you know, build explosives and stuff, especially considering we've got a steel shortage going on right now.
There's a steel shortage?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Is it because of the Sylvari conflict, or is it or some other reason?
Well, yes, it's because of the Sylvari conflict, and also the king, before, he got too sick to run the kingdom anymore, decided that he was going to send up a whole bunch of troops up north, and then promptly lost them all.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep. Including my brother. So I'm not a big fan of the king right now. But I was also not a very big fan of my brother, so take that how you will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yes. Yeah, but I have been having this minor issue of the machine shorting out every so often. And you see, I'm more of a jeweler and like a jewelsmith than I am an artificer. And Daria is a dumbass, so we haven't really figured out how to do this. We've been sort of working backwards from dwarven make because the dwarves refused to join the war. So we have these older machines that we're trying to work backwards and reinterpret into this hard light refractor. So
Interesting.
either of you perhaps have any mechanical experience that I can take credit for?
Take credit for?
Well,
I know a little bit of stuff. I'm pretty good at repairing things. My parents taught me a little bit. Oh, I actually have a +2 in mechanics. I screwed up. I have a +2 in mechanics. Yeah, I know a little bit. I can try to help.
oh yeah, sure.
Actually, can I look at the thing and see if I can try to modify or fix it in some type of way?
You absolutely can. This thing basically looks like a giant... It's like a big steam engine with a Gatling gun slapped in the middle of a piston, or like slapped in the middle of a bunch of gears.
Mm-hmm.
It looks kind of insane. If you give me a good mechanics roll, I'll say that you could, figure out how to read it.
Okay.
Ooh, reading.
18. Oh, no. Even better, 19.
We'll say you walk in, you take one good look at this machine, you're like, huh, I know what that is. And then, you can sort of do what you will and have your way with this weapon.
Okay, I definitely modify it a little bit. I don't know exactly what I want to do to it. I guess its main problem is that it takes up too much soulstone energy.
Yeah, it takes up way too much power.
Can I? You could disagree with me or whatever. Can I say that I somehow fix it up to optimize the energy better, so it's using less of the soulstone but using the energy more efficiently?
We'll say that would take you a while. So long, in fact, that Poi Poi's just sort of there, just sort of existing. Hi, Poi Poi.
Hello. I'm helping with
Yeah,
my
Poi Poi's
present.
hand me over tools.
So long, in fact. So long, in
My
fact.
relationship with my father.
Freaking Micron and Poi Poi are just sort of sitting in the back. Micron, they're watching Gimble, like tools and bits and bolts are flying everywhere. Micron just turns to Poi Poi. So what do you do?
I stab shit mostly.
Good.
What's that?
That'll be the lunch bell. You stay here. I'll also stay here. You small fish person, can you go out and bring us back a couple sandwiches?
If you can ask a little nicer.
I'll pay you.
Hey.
There's a ham sandwich. If there's a ham sandwich, get me ham.
And then we
I got you.
and now
Got you,
we rewind the clock. Back to Johan and Thwomp as they approach and step into the hospital, which they see is actually pretty empty right now. There is an older, well, there's sort of like a crowd of people kind of gathered at the back, maybe 3 or 4, so not really a crowd, but 3 or 4 people sort of surrounding like this one table area.
Okay. Should we
Bell
What do
to
you think we
ring or
should
something.
go? Should we approach the table? Is there like a counter or something?
Yeah, you guys are standing at the counter.
Oh, okay, groovy. I'm sorry, you said there's nobody behind the counter, or they're all?
There's nobody behind the counter. All the people that are in here, there looks to be about 5 nurses in here, and they're all really, really interested in what's going on at the back of the room. The hospital it's literally just one room. You know, there's curtains hung up. There's a couple like sick people taking naps, but
There's a couple sick people.
but not terrible. No like major injuries or anything like that.
Oh, that's good. I suppose we should go see what's going on over there. See what all the ruckus is about.
All right. As you guys can walk up, and as you guys sort of walk up, there's like a little bit of like a rustle and people talking to each other. As you approach, you see there is the first thing you notice when you walk like sort of wriggle your way between a couple of the people. First thing you notice, there is a body on the gurney in front of you with its chest cavity wide open. The second thing you notice is that there is a very, very sweet looking gnomish lady holding up a heart in her hand. And you see, this here is your classic beater. This is the thing that sort of passes the mana throughout, and this is the thing that you're tapping into as you perform healing spells, and this is the thing that the healing potions actually affect. Do I have any questions?
I
Take a small step back.
Everybody, all the people are like, ooh. Start
I start
taking
clapping
notes.
too. I'm like, oh, I
I
didn't
will
know that.
also
Johan.
start
That's actually
clapping,
pretty
even
cool.
though Johan's slightly disturbed.
You see, now that you're close enough to notice, you see she is the oldest person in the room. Everyone else, like the other 5 nurses, are like teenagers and young adults, but they're really interested. Like, ooh, yes. Let me take notes on this, type thing.
Well, it's good to spread knowledge, I suppose.
You know.
Morbid as this looks.
And then,
What you do, I guess.
yeah. Then they all sort of disperse to their own places, and Wilma slaps the heart back into the cadaver, closes it up, puts her hands on the chest. There is a glow from her hands. The cadaver stitches itself back up, and the guy like, ugh.
I was not expecting.
Thank you, Mathis. Thank you, Mathis. Oh, yeah. Anytime, Wilma. Same time next week? Absolutely, thank you. And then Mathis sort of gets up, zips up his
Praise
pants,
job.
and sort of walks out of the hospital as she, like, takes off her gloves and tosses it. Can I help you, dearies?
Well, I gotta
That
say,
I was not
pretty-
expecting.
That I'm actually a little. I take in the macabre scene, and I'm just like, that was pretty impressive. I gotta say, I've never seen anything like that. I hope he's paid well.
Oh, he's paid by the government.
Oh, the government. Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah,
as long as he's getting paid,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, it's not too terrible and it's not too painful. I put a preservation spell on you before you go under. I could show you if you wanted to.
That'd be cool. Do you mind?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Should I do it on your friend, or do you want me to do it on you?
Like,
my head.
wow, that's so
Nudging my
interesting.
head
Like,
towards
yeah, it's really cool. Do you want me to do it on your friend who I haven't talked to yet?
Why am I being brought into this?
Well, because he wouldn't have been able to see. Well, I guess I could. I don't have to knock you out if you don't want to be knocked out.
Wow. Maybe next time. My friend's a little skittish at the moment.
Oh, that's fine.
Apparently so.
That's fine, dearie. It's perfectly safe. I've been doing this for longer than you've been alive.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I stick out my hand. I'm like, my name's Thwomp.
Wilma.
Oh, it's a lovely name, Wilma.
Oh, thank you. It was my mother's name, too.
It was your mother's name as well? Oh, so it runs in the family.
Oh, yeah, that was my mother, my grandmother. My great-grandmother was Alina, but then my great-great-grandmother, she was also a Wilma. We don't talk about Alina.
Oh. And who would blame you? I kind of just like look over at Johan. I'm like, Johan, we have a job to do here. We gotta ask this person some questions.
I'm very lost. I forgot everything.
Listen,
Yes.
Wilma, we were sent over here to what were we doing again, Johan?
We're picking the soul stone for the two in the workshop. What are their names? I forgot, out of character.
Johan could just
Adara?
forget, just own it.
Yeah, dementia strikes again.
The dementia strikes again.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Wilma, can you fix my friend's dementia? By the way, he forgets himself, you know.
Oh, I wish, but troubles of the mind, that's a completely different matter than troubles of the body. I've been trying to heal my husband's for the longest time.
Oh, has he got it pretty bad?
He's just an idiot.
Oh.
But, we love him.
Yeah. So, soul stones.
Oh, yes.
Or... What were their names?
Well, I can see that he's having a bad reaction, so I might actually get some laudanum for you, son. But over here's the soul stone. I was only able to refill one of the three.
Oh, only one? Okay.
Well, they had me see if I could refill it with the healing magic, so I tried to, but I could only fill one of them. The other two cracked.
Ooh. All right. Well, we're kind of just hired hands. I'll take it back to them and explain the situation, and hopefully they understand.
Yeah. So, here you go. She hands you all 3 soul stones, and these are larger than your normal soul stones. They're about twice as big.
Oh wow.
They're like big old rock things.
I inspect it. I'm like, these are pretty big. Why? These are bigger than the ones I usually see. I kind of like point at my necklace.
Oh yeah, well these ones are not greater soul stones. What's it called? It's a
Johan, step
so
back.
that's so that one on your chest is a minor soul stone. These ones are major soul stones, and then there's also greater soul stones.
Oh, so the ones that you just gave me are majors?
Yeah, those ones are major soul stones. They're about twice the amount of mana storage as the ones that you got around your neck.
I gotta say, I'm a little taken aback to say that my family heirloom is a minor soul stone, but
Well, it all depends.
it is what it is.
It all depends. It's just about the storage capacity. You don't need to feel insecure.
Yeah, calm down, Wong.
Yes, I.
Being a baby.
Size does matter.
Haven't had a drink in a week.
Oh, if you want, you could raid me husband's storage. I don't know where he keeps it, but I'm sure he'd love to share a drink with you.
Oh,
I
he
heard
has
that.
some?
Yeah, I heard that there's a drunkard in the forest that always has some stuff. If you want to talk to the commander.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna make a note of that. Thank you. Say really quick.
Mhm.
I heard your last name is Bafflebottom, right?
Oh yeah.
You.
Oop. Sorry, I gotta go meet my husband in the cafeteria. It's gonna become a mess in there.
Okay.
So if you come in,
Is
we
there
got
any place-
if you come in, we got honey ham sandwiches.
Yeah, honey ham sandwiches.
We got honey ham today. We've got turkey and chicken as well.
You hungry, Johan?
So come on by. I gotta go set up for him. So
Okay.
she
Maybe we'll run into the commander.
She like walks around the corner of like this curtain, and then when she comes out, she's wearing completely different clothes, and her hands have been washed.
I love that.
And then, all right, dearies. And she like puts on like this wide brim fedora and like a big fluffy scarf, and then she's like, all right, dearies, to all of the nurses. All right, dearies, I'm gonna bring you all back some sandwiches, so you'll just keep on working here, and especially I'll bring some back for the seconds right there. And then everybody everybody in unison says, "Thank you, Wilma." And
Even I
then
said it.
and then Wilma steps out of the hospital.
Johan, we didn't miss our opportunity to. We're gonna see this person again, aren't we?
I would assume yes.
Okay. Do you want to
If
go
we're
take
gonna be
these
here
back
for a while.
first?
It's probably not the last time, huh?
Do you want to go take these soul stones over back first?
Yes.
Okay.
Although we could go get lunch. Maybe we'll run into the commander. Isn't that something we were supposed to do too?
Sure, I could eat.
And then we go back to Poi Poi's perspective, as Poi Poi has now exited the workshop and is now heading over to...
I'm on my way to make a sandwich.
You're on your way to make or get a sandwich, and as you head out, you see a very familiar bald man and deer step out of a building with a white cross on it.
Oh, hey guys.
Yay! What's going on?
How are things going with you?
I'm being put to some physical labor, and by that I mean I'm getting sandwiches and watching Gimble do physical labor.
That sounds tiring. Maybe you should take a break from Johan's antlers.
Ah, yes.
I still got the blanket up there, so you're safe from the rain.
Why would I want to be safe from the rain?
I don't know, you were complaining about it earlier.
It's odd, but it's still comfy.
Okay. I'll take off the blanket and just accept that my fur's wet.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna go get some Sammys too. So why don't we go together?
Let's go.
Now,
Keep an eye out for that guy with the cape. We're kind of looking for him now.
As you guys enter the mess hall, you hear a crowd. It is cramped in here. It is packed in here, and most importantly, there's a bard up at the front, sort of strumming away. So this place is very, very lively. It is like the biggest tavern that you've ever seen, basically. And all the way up at the front, there is this massive line of people with bowls and plates, and there is Wilma, who you guys met, as well as an older gentleman standing next to Wilma, who's about the same height. As well as a lot of other volunteers that are also serving food.
Her husband.
If you want to roll perception checks to look for anybody else, you absolutely can.
My perception sucks, so I'm gonna stay out of that.
Yeah, I'll roll a perception.
Mine again. I've got a +3. I'll give it a go.
3.
5.
Dang.
So I no longer have perception as a skill.
Damn.
Okay, I guess you guys see nobody. You guys see nobody.
Sandwich.
There's just too many people in this place to keep track of.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the whole city goes to lunch at once and comes all over here. Considering how busy it is. I did see Wilma though, right?
Yeah, you saw Wilma. She's currently serving sandwiches.
I say, hey, poi poi, and I point. I'm like, so we just learned that woman's name is Wilma Bafflebottom.
Oh!
She gave us these soul stones that we're here to deliver back, but she kind of ditched us before we could question her further. Do with that information as you will.
Fascinating. Can I see the soulstone for a second?
Oh yeah, sure. Here. I hand Boy the filled one.
The big it's like a big soulstone?
Yeah,
the
it's
one that
it's
that
twice
actually
the
has,
size. Yeah.
Yeah.
No way. That's crazy.
Yeah. Starts looking back and forth.
I start pulling
Boy,
out
boy.
like a little dagger.
Boy, what are you doing?
I'm doing nothing.
Boy, we have to deliver that. Don't, please don't.
They're going to. Oh my god. They're going
Fine.
to know.
Okay, at least
They'll never know.
Balloon. Okay.
Say it was stolen by a cunning thief.
That would be a lie.
Well,
Uh,
I'm not so sure about the cunning part.
Yeah, especially because you're in like this area.
whatever.
All right. Well, I'm assuming Poi handed me the stone back.
Yeah, I'll give you this stone back.
All right. Hey, if we find another one, we have at it. But let's get some sandwiches first.
Yeah, okay.
We know
Okay.
Gimble wants ham.
You guys.
I wasn't even there for that conversation. I just know.
You just know them so well.
You guys, hang on. I need my notebook for this actually. Okay, so you guys can go in and stand in line. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great.
At no point cut back to Gimble. Which is
And no-
probably
I'm
1,000
literally
times
walking
more
out.
Yeah, Gimble is walking out of the store. You guys inside of the mess hall, you just hear a distant, just from the general direction of the place of the workshop. Yeah, of the workshop. And now you guys
That's all
are
right.
you guys are standing in line. You can grab your plates and all that.
All right, cool.
Congratulations.
Do I get to build my sandwich, or are we just gonna grab one?
Yeah, do we get the roleplay building the sandwiches?
It's just
You
like
can-
Subway.
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate stuff.
There are the sandwiches
All right,
are
close nose.
the sandwiches are pre-made. It looks like Dorman's been working all day to make sure that the sandwiches are all prepped.
Yeah. Poi will approach like, hey, can I request a custom order?
Oh well, what could
Okay.
what could you need, Jim?
Okay, would it be possible for me to get a sandwich with ham,
Right,
turkey,
right,
tuna if you have it,
right.
and then more
don't have tuna.
slices?
Don't have tuna. Got salmon.
You have salmon?
We got salmon.
I'll take salmon.
Right.
Okay.
And then, can I get no bread? and,
No bread.
Lettuce wrapped, hill wrapped.
and
Yeah.
2 thicker slices of ham. on either side of all that.
Meat special.
Sometimes I forget you're a strict carnivore.
You know, that was the sandwich of choice for me, son. He pulls out. He very quickly makes it. This man is a sandwich master. You like blink and the sandwich is done in front of you. And for everybody else that was watching, it was like magic. Master at work. He doesn't even need to look where all the ingredients are. He just puts it together, you know. And then boom, sandwich is done. Hands it off to Poi Poi.
Thank you.
It is massive. This is a sandwich worth at least 2 rations.
Hey, okay.
Nice.
Because he made
Put that
it
in your back
Gimble-sized.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Let's not forget they're feeding soldiers here.
Yep.
So true.
Yep. Soldiers and a lot of normal people, it looks like. There's a lot of people that are just sort of sitting around, existing, eating and all of that. So will that be all? Do you need anything to drink?
Can I get like a cup of, do you have like brine?
I got pickle juice.
I'll take pickle juice.
Alright.
Just a little shot.
He holds up this already empty jar of pickles. It's just got juice in it. Pulls out a mug, looks inside of it, pours the pickle juice, and then hands you a mug.
Yippee!
Alright, next.
I think I'm just gonna grab one of these pre-made sandwiches. But
You
your
can-
talent.
You grab
Just want you to know
a
that.
pre-made sandwich.
What was the special? The honey ham? Is that what I heard?
Oh yeah, they're all honey ham. That's all that Wilma makes these days.
Fascinating.
Yep.
Let's make sure to grab some for Gimothy and
Yeah.
I forgot
Oh,
his
y-
name again.
Oh yeah, I'll grab their sandwiches since
That's
that
your
was
job, but I'm
my
reminding you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Let me know if you need
What was
help.
my job again?
Your job was to grab sandwiches for Gimble and Micron.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. How could I
yeah,
possibly
fish.
forget? Fish.
Yep, the fish dude. The fish dude, that's an elf.
He's an elf, but
His
his, name
name's
is
just
there.
his name's just Fish.
Not even a sea elf.
Nope. Just Fish. Well, Fisch, but you get it.
Should we find a place to sit or head back to?
I suppose you and I can, but we could also head back.
Yeah, we can help Poi Poi carry this stuff.
It's a bit much for Nolonian, I suppose. No harm in it. You got the soul stones, I'll take the sandwiches.
As you guys talk and as you're carrying everything, you do see actually there is one table where there is the commander that you guys saw before, surrounded by several of his knights, and they're all eating and drinking together. And now you can get a closer look at this at the commander, but you're walking past. So let's roll. Just give me a straight perception roll. This is not going to count against you. This is just going to give you, like, this is just going to say how much of the commander that I'm going to describe for you.
Okay.
Sounds
Well, I got
fair.
a 0.
Okay.
4.
4. Okay. In that case,
Boy.
Hello.
May, you are so laggy.
You're so frozen.
You are
No.
you are not moving. Oh.
The flick of the wrist. There
Hi,
you
welcome
go.
back.
Hey,
Hey.
Welcome back.
how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Fancy seeing you here.
Fancy schmancy seeing you here. So, May, roll perception for me.
Okay.
If you're even looking at the commander. If you're not looking at the commander. 3.
3.
Okay.
We're all blind today.
This one doesn't count against you guys, though. This is
Okay.
just to describe. So, Brady, in your passing glance at the commander, we'll say he turns his head and, like, because he dropped something and, like, reaches down to the floor. You see, for a fact, he's not a Verulf. He doesn't have the snout. So maybe,
Oh.
you know, something.
Or just
Definitely
somewhere.
furry. Definitely furry. And then you guys walk out back into the town.
Ooh. Kind of nice being out of there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Very loud.
I don't do well with crowds.
At which case, you guys would probably see... If she wants to say anything, or if he wants to say anything.
Yeah. Gimble.
I was trying to
see
cue you,
Gimble.
but...
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, you see Gimble, and then I sorry, but fine. We'll do it like that. You see Gimble. He has like oil and grease on his face from working, and it's like slowly running down because there's rain outside. And he kind of just looks a little sad. And does he spot everybody?
Yeah, you would have seen them all walking out of the mess
Hey
hall.
guys, my crowd kicked me out. He kicked me out. I didn't even do anything.
He kicked
kicked
you
Hear about
out?
that?
Yeah, he made something like blow up, and then he's like, "Oh, it's your fault." And I was like, "What? I've been working on this thing you asked me to do this whole time." And he's like, "No, it's your fault." I was like, "Okay." And then he's like, "No, leave." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Then you fix it yourself then." Yeah, and that's what happened. Did you get the sandwiches?
I did get the
Yeah, we
sandwiches.
do.
We got the sandwiches.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Here, I'll hand you
And,
a piece of cloth. Wipe your hands and face. No need to eat more.
yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna hand him a rag. There we go.
Aggressive scrubbing of his face.
It's just smearing the oil everywhere.
Oh.
Just has oil all over his face. Did I get it off? Did I get it off?
Still got a
this is
little
about right here.
something.
Oh,
Little something. Yeah.
There you go.
yay!
Let's
Give me a sandwich.
Let's
Give me a sandwich.
let's find somewhere a bit dry, but
Yeah, let's
here.
not stand in the rain and eat sandwiches. Let's eat sandwiches
Oh.
comfortably.
Okay. Where should we go?
We just
Micron kind of kicked me out. I don't know if I could go back in there.
we should probably deliver these, but
I mean,
let's
we
sit
can eat
down
the sandwiches
first.
on the way, to be honest.
Mhm.
Sure. Anyway, here you go. It's honey ham.
Ooh, my favorite.
Just look at Swamp.
I'm just like, you want to tell him? Hey, Gimble.
Mhm.
Should we walk back in? Do you- DM, do you want to queue up your fancy new thing?
So yeah, are you guys walking back into the tavern or the
I
mess
guess
hall?
if we're finding a spot to sit, we might as well.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, you guys walk back into the mess hall.
Wow, it's really
Gimble.
loud in here.
I know it's a little obnoxious. How's that sandwich, by the way?
Really good.
That's
Yeah, reminds
great.
me of home.
Yeah, isn't it? Hey, say, by the way, I point. I'm like, that person over there's name's Wimble Balfabottom.
Oh.
Don't want to get your hopes up too much, but
Gimble looks over
something
and
to
sees her parents.
Hide me, guys! They can't know I'm here. I'll be in big
Hide you?
trouble. Yeah.
You're a little tricky to hide.
I literally like go under a table.
Just like bumping the table and stuff.
They can't
I
see
guess we
me.
can sit here since everybody just left this table.
Why are they even here? They live like on the completely different place.
I
Why did
don't
they come
know.
here?
I don't know. I tried
Oh
to
yeah,
ask
there
them
was
a
like
question,
the
but I
conflict in my
couldn't.
town or something that I heard. Anyways, hide me. I don't. They're gonna
Oh,
beat me
okay.
with like a stick or something. I don't.
Whoa.
Or
Will they?
well, it depends. Cause when I would like help them with artificing, if I did something wrong, they would take the little like the little stick that they were working with, a little bit on my hand.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, on my hand.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Gimble trying to justify her parents' behavior. Like, guys, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, guys, I swear.
I mean, we've all been bumped on the head with a cardboard tube. It's like,
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
May just looking
They're just trying to
mortified.
shoot us off.
1,000-yard stare.
I look under the table. I'm like, if this is horribly awkward for you, we
We
can
can
leave.
find another place.
We can totally leave. I just wanted you to know that.
Do you think I should say hi? I don't know if I should say hi. I haven't seen them
They're
in
not
so
going
long.
anywhere. They live and work here.
Damn.
Maybe.
They picked up
maybe?
other hobbies? Jeez.
Well, here's my thought. It also might not actually be, your... There's no way for us to really know unless you can see
That's
them.
true. That's true. Like I said, she walked away from me before I could bring it up.
Mm.
Um,
Okay, I'll get out of under the table and say hi, Mom, or hi, Pop. Like, I don't really want to know.
You can at least look over and visually identify them before making any moves.
yes.
Okay, I get out from under the table, and I look. Is it my mom and dad?
That's your mom and dad.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. This
That's
is awkward now.
100% your mom and dad.
Well, yeah, it is kind of awkward. I kind of ran away from home, and I'm like, you're not my real parents. Yeah, that's not...
that would make things a little awkward.
That would make things a little awkward.
Do you think they're mad at me? Do you think they're mad at me?
Maybe. Maybe they miss you.
Probably not. I'll go up to them. I'll go up to them.
You're gonna stand in line?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in line.
Get another
one
sandwich.
sandwich
Stand in
wasn't enough
line.
anyways.
See if he recognizes you. Ask for one of those ham sandwiches.
Yeah, the meat special.
Yeah, exactly. You see what
Yeah.
Poi Poi got? It looks delicious.
Yeah, it does
Ow.
look delicious. That was like my childhood favorite.
Like your shape of your head is taken on the shape of
Yeah,
sandwich.
suspiciously sandwich shaped poi poi.
Nom.
So, Gimble, you go and stand in line. You're sort of towering over everybody, but your parents haven't noticed you yet. You see Wilma actually sort of pats her husband, your father, on the shoulder, and she sort of steps out into the back. So now it's just him running the show. And that's when you walk up and you look at him. What is this interaction like?
Hi.
Well, you look just like me, son.
It's 'cause I am. Hi, Pops.
Gimble?
Yeah, it's me.
What are you
Do
doing?
I look cooler?
You look really cool, actually.
Thank you, thank you.
Wilma!
The idea that the rest of us are all just watching, like.
Wilma! And then Wilma walks out. She looks at. She's just like,
Ma. Hi, Ma.
"Oh, my Kim baby, come here! Oh my God!"
Gimble's just crying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Start nudging Johan. I'm like, see, it's fine. Look at them.
I think Gimble goes on his knees to hug his parents.
Yeah, like they go onto the other side of the table. Like the other people in the line are just like, "What's going on?" And
Even
then you-
baby
and
might be
then-
the cutest thing I've ever heard.
And then Wilma's just like, "What? Did you like your ham, dearie? I left it out on the table for you.
You left me a ham?
I left out the big chunk of ham that you were asking about."
Oh, yeah, that's long been gone.
Did you like it? Did you like it?
I did take a couple bites of it, but then I went into a sewer, and it kind of went bad.
Oh,
and then, and then but look at this, and I pull out my giant sword. I made a cool ass sword out of it though. Well, I didn't make it. I hired someone to make it.
Oh my.
Anyways,
That's a pretty good sword, me boy.
yeah. How have you guys been?
Oh, well, after you didn't come back home after a couple of days, Dorman and I, we decided to go out and find you ourselves. Because we couldn't just let you running out into the world. You're not ready for that.
I think I'm ready.
We didn't think that you were ready. Dorman was more confident in you than I was, but, you've always been more like your father anyways. Look at you now. Wow. Freaking Dorman just standing there, like arms crossed, like manly tear rolls down his cheek. He's just like, "It's good to see you, me boy. It's good to see you."
So much has happened since I ran from home. When you guys have like free time and you're not in this noisy hall, can we talk in private?
Wilma turns back. "You volunteers, you got this, right?" And then they all just like, "Yeah. Thank you. All right. Goodbye, dearies. Goodbye, Wilma." And then, I guess my shift's over. And Dorman takes off his apron and slaps it on the table. All right. Ward 2, Gimble.
Do you guys have like a private, quiet room? I don't know. What is
Well, we live with the refugees, Kind of a big thing. Well, I guess we've got the what's Wilma, the forge, dearie. The forge. We got the forge.
the forge? Is it like empty? Not a lot of people there.
It's usually empty. That's where I've been picking up the work. I've been flexing me smelting muscles. And,
yeah, I could tell. Your arm is almost bigger than mine.
Yeah, well, just the left one. I don't know what happened to the right one, but your mum's always said that I was always a bit lopsided, anyways. So you know how it goes.
Yeah.
You have always been a bit lopsided, dearie. I've been telling you. It's all those coffees that you're drinking. It's messing with your body shape. What are those? So we can go over to the forge, dearie.
Okay.
It's no matter.
Okay.
Right, I should probably lead the way then, huh? Alright.
Yeah.
Onwards. And then they pass by the table with Poi Poi, Johan, and Thwomp, unless Gimble stops them.
We're all just sitting there with fake mustaches and sunglasses.
Yeah.
He's
Poi Poi is trying to steal a slice of ham from Johan's sandwich.
All right. Well, in that case, if Alice isn't going to stop us, those three walk out of the mess hall, leaving you guys alone in the hall.
I
What do
watched
you
them
guys
walk out and
do?
then turn back, and I'm like, that was cool. And I started eating my
nice.
sandwich.
That was nice. Boy now eating a soul slice of ham.
Absolute bitch. I look down Hamlet.
So, something I wanted to ask. What the fuck are we doing? Like, we stopped in this town, we decided to, like, just go along and pretend we're working for these guys. Like, do we have an angle? Are we just helping them build a weapon? Like,
Oh yeah.
what's...
Well, I didn't know we were building a weapon when I agreed to this.
I was following for a thwomp. I had no idea what was going on. You've noticed I've been pretty fucking quiet for the last few minutes.
Yeah.
I also don't know what we're doing. We've got these broken soul stones now.
Is there any small ones that I could just...
You
Nobody
guys
will
hear
know.
the bells and everybody walks out. So now you guys are the only ones in here.
Honestly, we might as well just take them.
I know,
The
right?
bard leaves too.
But you just fucking run, right?
I mean, we could.
Can I bring that bitch his sandwich back? I should probably bring him his sandwich.
It's been sitting in the bag.
You might as well eat it.
Yeah, I'll just get a new one.
Okay.
Well, they're packing up right now, so you might want to go quick.
Nah, he can have a soggy sandwich.
I think it's raining. They'll understand.
Yep. So what do you guys...
Yeah. I don't know.
Are there any pieces of soulstone that one could possibly just, I don't know, swipe into their pocket and like nobody would have to know?
There's the broken ones.
There's broken pieces?
Well, they're broken soul stones. Two of them are just completely wrecked.
If one of them, if it's broken, mean it's like you can't use it. Period.
Yeah, it basically just looks like glass now.
Oh.
Okay. We're carrying broken soulstones?
You're carrying two broken stones and one complete major soul stone.
One big boy.
Yeah.
Can I try just sticking a piece of the soulstone against the other soulstone?
Like the broken one?
Yeah, taking the broken one and just...
There is no spark. The broken one is essentially just a rock of quartz now.
Well, I look around.
What if I like...
Go for it.
I'm gonna like turn around and like cover myself in my cloak. I'm a little shroud.
I do want to say the commander is still in the room with you guys.
Yeah, but I'm shady, but like I'm 2 feet tall, so like.
Okay.
What were we supposed to get from him again? We were supposed to talk to him, but I
Can
don't
I-
remember why.
Can I try? Poi Poi is getting experimental.
You're supposed to talk to him about the shipment that's coming in later.
Right.
Yeah, that's your guys' job. My job was sandwiches, and I think I'm doing a crack-up job. Can I try and just prick myself with my Soul Eater dagger and try to direct the energy into the dead soulstone to try and like revitalize it, like jump starting a car?
I want you to roll Arcana.
I can't roll magical affinity. I guess that's not how magical affinity
Yeah,
works.
that's not how magical affinity works. It doesn't even take up a slot anymore.
Yeah, that's right. It's just the number.
Yep.
Okay. We are going to roll for Arcana, and since I have an empty slot, I might as well acquire it if I succeed.
Okay, this one's gonna be very. This is gonna be a very difficult roll, though.
It is?
Yes.
Could I possibly roll Insight instead?
You can. You're gonna roll insight to see whether it's even possible or not? Is that
Is
what
the
we're doing?
Arcana roll to make it possible?
The Arcana roll is to make it possible.
Okay, I understand. Then we're going to do the Arcana roll.
Okay. This one, I would give it to you with a 20 or above.
Well, I need to hit a crit then.
Yes.
Because I have no modifier.
Do it.
I believe in you. Come on, you got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me, buddy. And listen, if you don't hit the 20, that's okay too. That's okay too, because you tried your best.
Gentle parenting the dice.
3.
Right, that's not a 20.
That's not a 20.
No.
No.
That's okay.
When you cut yourself with the dagger, the injury just instantly heals. No blood is drawn.
It just cycles back into me.
It just cycles back into you. It just there's no effect on your skin. It hurts. Obviously, it hurts because you're still cutting yourself, but you know.
I'm gonna keep the piece of the depleted soulstone.
Okay. It's basically just trash, anyways. Now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna see if I could do something with it. Maybe if I dip it in liquid latex, it'll.
Yeah, you never know.
It'll be wet and sticky.
It'll be wet and sticky. You're right.
Like me.
Like you, just like you. Poi Poi's just made of liquid latex. Ay caramba.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well take both the broken soul stones. We can just tell them that they junked them.
I guess I'll take. I guess I'll take a few depleted soul stones.
Okay.
Just like a handful of them.
And while you guys are figuring that out, we move back as Gimble, Wilma, and Dorman step into the forge here at Northwatch. So this here's my forge. That was his voice. This here's me. This here's me forge.
It's actually pretty nice, yeah.
That over there is the anvil where I smash things. That over there is the rock where I smash things. That right there, that's the stump where I smash things. I ripped up that tree myself.
Oh, nice. There's some things I need to talk to you guys about. And you guys have so many questions that you need to answer for me.
We've got a lot of questions. We've got a lot of questions for you too, dearie.
Yeah. For example, I know who my dad, like my actual biological dad is.
They
and
both
not
look
only
at
do
each
I...
other. Look at you. Look at each other. Look at you.
And not only do I know that, not only did I know that, I'm kind of like sort of responsible and kind of the reason why there's a war right now.
Well, why would there be a... Did you... Oh, Gim, baby, what did you do?
Well, let me clarify. I didn't do anything. Me and my party, we were doing some quest, and then we ran into the king because he's like, "Oh, you have the name of the high priest of Silvari. Oh, we heard that you're the bastard child of the guy from Silvari. Apparently, it's my dad." And then he's like, "Oh, but if people know that you, the bastard child, exists, they will cause war. So we will make a little propaganda pamphlet with your face." They never got my face, but I'm sure they mentioned that I exist. I don't freaking know. And they I guess put a bunch of pamphlets in Silvari, and now there's a conflict and war, and I guess I'm responsible for a bunch of people dying. I don't know. You guys didn't bother to tell me my dad is some type of priest guy, and I'm some type of bastard child. Like, you didn't bother to tell me that.
They just look at each other and then they look over at you, and your mom reaches over and sort of like pets your arm, and she's like, "Oh, dearie, it sounds like you've been under a lot of stress for a very long time."
Yeah, this is kind of really stressful.
Would you like to have a would you like to have a seat? Dorman, go get her a chair. Go get him a chair. All right. And he goes over and into the back, and you just hear like clacking, and then he comes out and he's got this Gimble-sized chair.
Finally a chair I could fit my butt in.
He's got a Gimble-sized chair. He sets it down, and then when you sit in the chair,
3 feet wide. Sorry.
3 feet wide. That's how big Gimble's butt is. When you sit in the chair, your ass remembers this chair. What? This would have been a chair from your guys' home that Dorman was just carrying with him the entire time.
That's crazy.
Well, I told him he could just make a new chair, but he was very, very adamant on bringing this one. For some reason or another. I spent so long working on that chair, I'm not gonna go on just doing make another one.
You probably have to get a lot of wood for this chair, huh?
Well, not really. You remember the old cherry tree that was in the backyard that got taken down by the storm?
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what happened to that.
Ah.
But it's a nice tree, and it was a nice chair.
Yeah.
My son's ass deserves the nice chairs.
You're so right. You're so right.
So, dearie. Dorman, do you want to tell her? Or do you want to tell him? Well... So, Gimble, you're named after... You are named after me cousin.
Your cousin.
You're named after me cousin, Gimble Bafflebottom. He's your real father.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say real because I've been raising you this entire time, and it feels kind of disrespectful for me to, for someone to... Dorman! Fine. I just wanted to let it known that it hurt me.
Sorry.
Your mother and your father were they met at a party that we had hosted, for the harvest festival.
Yeah.
And that's where you happened. So you don't need to go into the details. Good, because I don't want to. I walked in on him, it was not a pretty sight.
Okay, go on.
So your mother stayed in town when your father left back for Silvari. A few months later, we get a knock on your door. Wilma was always friends with your mother. I was always friends with your mother. Okay, continue now. We got a knock on your door. You came in looking all beaten and bruised, and your mother looking even worse. And it turns out that she was being hunted by some mercenaries calling themselves Cult of the Flame or whatever that is. And then she gave you us to get back to your father, so that you would be safe in Silvari, because of course the mercenaries are in Altiria. So she gave to us, and she's the one that's being looked after, or looked for, so she ran away, you stayed with us, and we tried to get a hold of your father, but we were never able to actually get a hold of him. So, well, one time we did. Wilma, you can read better than I can. You got some better memories than I, so you can right. So your father was very, very busy. Very, very busy being the High Priest of Silvari. So he couldn't have come down and picked you up. So me and Darman here, we decided that we were just gonna raise you as our own. Teach you all the good ways and, keep you out of the schools and all of that so that you wouldn't get bullied too much. And so we raised you as our own. And we love you as our own still. And we know that you were really upset about it, but what are we gonna do? If we let you out into the world, and dangerous things might happen to you. That's how you got the little nick on your nose. That was from when you came in. You're bleeding something fierce.
Mm.
But your father was an army medic, so he patched you up real quick.
Makes sense. Where is my mom now?
Well, that's the, we don't know what happened to your mother. We tried contacting her a while ago, but she,
Do I at least know her name?
Her name was... I do have her name. Where is her name? Wilma. Your mother's name was Gianna Ravenrot.
Gianna Raven. Okay, nice. Nice to at least know her name.
Your mother was Gianna Ravenrot, and she hailed from the town of Island, and then she settled down in where was the it's the place that you really like. It was Havarti, because I got that's just past Meadstop. Of course you would know that, Dorman. Well, can you blame a man for liking his liquor?
Man.
We're sorry. We're sorry. We didn't tell you earlier, Gimble. But you got to understand. We were trying to protect you.
I guess I understand. Because, I leave the house for I don't know, what, a month, a couple months, and I somehow cause a war. So, that was probably a reasonable concern. I kind of get it.
Well, in our defense, we wouldn't have, if we'd have known that you, if we, I'll take it here, Dewey. If we would have known that you would cause a war, then we probably would have been a bit more stricter with you. But it was getting to the point where Dorman was thinking that you ought to go off and explore and do your own adventures. So we set out a ham for you, especially after your big old. You were very, very mad, so we set out a ham for you that morning, thinking that you might go off on another one of your trips and all of that, just like that time what happened when your bird died, and then when you didn't come back after a few days like you usually do, then we had to pack up, so we packed up.
Makes sense. I'm sorry.
And they're just gonna go in and they're just gonna hug you.
I'm so sorry. I know I was being impulsive and emotional, and I was like, I'm just gonna run away from home. Like, that's such a bad idea.
You've got nothing to worry about, Gimble. You've got nothing to worry about. And from what we've heard about you, you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Thank you. I'm really trying. I'm really trying.
Battling monsters and working for the king and all that. That's something I could have only dreamed of.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say. I'm happy to see you guys.
We're more than happy to see you too, Gimble.
Gimble is just sobbing. Just tears.
Yeah.
It was just from the rain outside. It was.
And then
You're covered in oil.
Covered in oil, rain, and
they
tears.
don't care. They're all crying at this point and like hugging you tightly. Your father's slightly crushing you a little bit because he's always been weirdly strong.
Oh.
And then we shift our perspective back to the three. What are you guys doing? Are you guys still in the mess hall, or where are you now?
I imagine we're still in the mess hall.
Yeah. Is the commander still over there?
The commander is now getting up from his table, sort of shaking hands with people, and then he's got So the way that you guys are situated, you're at like sort of one end of the hall, and the commander's at the other end. He's fixing papers and then waving at the volunteers, and then he's starting to head out himself. So he's heading for the door now. What are you guys up to?
You guys have to talk to the commander, don't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna head over there. And just mention the shipment. If any of you guys want to follow me, I don't know.
I'll go with you.
Uh,
Though I might not speak. Given
Fair enough.
events.
I'll just try to back you up, I guess, but from the shadows.
Oh. Gotcha.
Okay, so Thwomp and Johan are walking up. Poi, I need you to roll me a stealth.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be hard.
No!
We're gonna call it a 9 or higher.
Oh, God.
No, it's too late.
Too late.
What was it?
5 total.
Mate, your dice are not kind to you today.
You bless them and
I gave
everything.
you false hope.
No, guys.
So
That's the main thing. You can't do this to me.
So I'm gonna describe for Poi. So, or describe for everybody. So, Thwomp gets up from the chair. Poi's like, I'm gonna sneak. Then you guys start walking up. Poi trips and knocks over a chair. And the commander looks over at you guys. His sort of piercing yellow eyes, very prominent as he looks towards you guys. Is everything all right?
Oh, sorry about that. Apologize. Say, Commander, we were sent over here by Doria to ask you about some shipments coming in.
Right. There's that's what we were just talking about. Sent by Daria,
Oh,
you
cool.
said, right?
Daria, yes.
Yeah. So shipments late. I was just talking to one of the scouts. Shipments late because of the rain, but it should be back here tomorrow morning.
Okay. Cool. I don't.
Is that it?
That's it. I guess.
That's all we
Thank you.
were asked to ask, so.
Yeah. I appreciate your time.
And he sort of points at Johan. Good to see another SCO.
It's been a minute.
How's
For me as well, and amazing to see one in armor and rank like that.
Yeah, well, since the whole new regime and all of that. Well, not the new regime, but since the war with Silvari, the king's been a lot less shit, we'll say.
Very good.
So, is that it? We good?
Well, I believe that's everything.
All right.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
that case, I will
Thank you.
see you. I'll see you around. And he
Have a
sort
good
of,
one.
Take care.
He sort of steps away. And now I'm going to describe for you guys what this guy looks like. He is He's another animalistic Scoburn. He is very, we're going to call it bearish. And he's got these sort of like spots, leopard spots on his fur. Yeah. Young guy, leopard spots, kind of bearish.
I turn to Johan. I'm like, well, seemed like a nice enough bloke. You guys don't know each other?
Can't say I recognize that one.
Okay. I take in his red cape, right? He's got a red cape on.
He's got a red cape on.
He gives me kind of flashbacks to Patchwork, and I'm just thinking here. I'm like, say, can I ask you a quick question? Johan?
Sure.
That guy that you knew in Traveler's Respite, that kind of almost burned Poi Poi in us, and I kind of cracked him on the face a little bit.
Real mess that was.
Is that guy going to be a serious problem? Because I don't feel comfortable leaving that guy in that town.
I
kinda weighing
can't
on my
say I
mind a little
enjoy
bit.
leaving that thread loose.
No. Is there anything you can tell me about him, maybe?
Beyond the fact that he's fucking crazy.
See that? Well, it's really concerning for me. Because it seems like he's not going to forget what I did to him.
Nor I.
But I guess it's in the past, and hopefully we just don't bump into him again.
I say we avoid Traveler's Respite for a bit, and hopefully he's too busy with whatever he's doing to come hunt us down. I suggest we stick to main roads and cities, though. The wilderness is his domain.
Ooh, oh. That's good to know, actually. Alright.
Poi Poi, what are you doing during this conversation?
Picking myself off the ground.
This entire time, just God damn it. Frickin'.
The rain made Poi Poi too
I like
sticky.
dropped all of I like dropped all of my fucking glass vials and migraine pills, and I just like picking them back
Marley's
up.
spilling out of
It's
your
very
pockets.
loud. It's just a huge
So
mess.
much clinking noise.
It's like, fuck. You lean down to pick something up and you drop another.
Yeah.
The commander, as he's walking out, he just looks at you. He's like, "Do you need help? Are you okay?"
No. No, I'm not.
It's a little
The
defeated from Poi Poi.
the commander is going to kneel and help Poi Poi pick their stuff back up. Right. And he like shuffles like wiggles the bag a bit so that everything fits into place, and then like hands you the bag back. There you go. It's best to be, careful. There's a rug at the front door if you get too wet again. Sounds good. Stay warm. It's cold out. And he like puts up a hood, and then now he walks out.
Again. Nice guy.
Yes.
He didn't take anything from your bag, did he?
I'll check.
Okay.
He took
Definitely didn't see
everything.
those-
No, I'm just kidding.
He didn't see those soulstone fragments, did he?
No.
Okay.
I'm assuming not.
Okay. Well, where the heck is Gimble?
With his parents, I still believe the
Okay,
Forge? Is that what they said?
Oh, they're at the forge? Oh, okay.
Is that where we're going next? I don't know.
Well, we can do that, or we can go just drop this stuff off and dust our hands off in this.
We might as well be done with this
Tide.
bullshit.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get something out of this. Gimble.
I hope your instinct is correct.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
but I'll follow your lead.
Oh, it sounds very stormy out there. Buckle up.
Did I give this guy his sandwich yet?
You've just been
haven't left
hanging
the
under the
mess hall.
sandwich.
Yeah, we're on our way back to the workshop to
Yeah.
give the dude the sandwich.
Okay.
With Micron and Doria's sandwich.
As you guys exit the tavern and into the outwards of the town, you see Gimble walking up, face red from tears.
Hi guys.
Hey,
I had a really good talk with my mom and pops. Yeah. How have you guys been? You guys are good, right?
pretty good.
We're fine. I'm
Yeah,
glad that your talk went well.
Yeah, I really missed them. Yeah. Anyways, how are you guys? You guys are good? You guys are good? Ate your
Yeah.
sandwiches?
Yeah. We did eat sandwiches.
That's
Cool,
the
cool.
truth of it.
Very cool. What do we do next?
I don't know.
I mean,
we
we
were-
dropped this stuff off, and I think we're out of town.
Yeah, unless there's still stuff you wanted to get, but let's head over to the workshop. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys enter the workshop just in time to hear, we'll say, this one. Yes! Yes! And then, a Micron runs out. You. I have no idea what you did, but it worked.
Well, what can I say?
You could say you're pretty smart.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty smart. Pretty and smart.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm happy for you that you believe it.
You're not gonna praise me after I've done such a good job?
No, not at all. Do you have the delivery for the soul stones?
We spoke to Wilma, and I believe Thwomp, you're carrying them. She was able
yeah.
to restore one of them. The other two came out broken.
That's kind of bullshit. Okay. Right.
Her words, not mine.
I don't even know what we pay her for, honestly. Okay. Sure. I'll take that.
Me.
He's like holding. Did you guys hand him them?
I hand him over the one good one.
Okay. Right. This is it.
That's it.
Well, shit. All right. And he walks over to the machine, stuffs it in, and launches across. Right. Green port. And he sticks it in. You guys hear like as the weapon is primed, and he sort of grabs like these massive handles and sort of or these like massive like handle levers, and he like and this whole machine moves and faces towards this like the mining rig that you saw earlier that was equipped with weapons, the dwarven mining rig, right? And he pulls a lever on the machine, flips a switch on it, and then you guys see as this massive radiating pulse of energy permeates throughout this thing and then glows and swells and then launches this beam of... Actually, did you all see the... Well, Thwomp would especially see it. I don't know if anybody else would remember it, but Thwomp would recognize this as very, 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 very similar to the massive beam of light that he would have seen in his vision at the start of, like, the cataclysm. Like, the cataclysm beam. This is what that looks like. And you see what was once a dwarven steel mining rig has now been evaporated, as well as the wall behind it, as well as the wall behind that, all the way through to the forest outside of the walls of the town. Yes!
Oh God.
Brilliant!
What have I done?
Perfect. Fantastic. How much of the power
Don't
we got
kill
left?
anyone with that,
Ding, ding,
please.
ding, ding.
I don't want to be responsible.
I don't want to know what that would do to a person.
I don't want to know either.
Right, well, easily they
swift,
wouldn't be.
that's
They,
for sure.
If it makes you feel better, they wouldn't be a person anymore, legally. Right. So we're still. Okay, so it didn't destroy the stone. That's good. Thank you for that. But we're still at 75% power. Right. So it took up 3/4 of the stone in order to do it, so we don't even get 2 shots out. Right.
You're lucky I could do one shot without breaking a stone. So
And when are we gonna get that greater stone in? We got the major stones. When are we gonna get the greater stone?
Oh, is that with the shipment?
Shipment, yeah.
Commander said it was delayed till tomorrow because of the rain.
Right. Where the fuck is Daria?
I don't know.
Oh, that bitch. Right, I'm closing up shop. You guys... Well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So, shoo. Out. Get out. Please. Everybody...
We're moving.
Yeah.
do I at least get compensated for fixing your gun?
Right. He pulls out and tosses you 2 gold, and then tosses Poi Poi 2 gold as well for the sandwiches. Alright, out you go!
Damn, I got paid the same. That's crazy.
And he shuts the doors.
We didn't even get paid.
I did a good job today.
You know what?
There's no
You did.
cigars. There were supposed to be cigars.
Where?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Who promised you cigars?
That sounds like a weird form of payment. Wouldn't you rather just get gold?
I suppose you got a point there. I could always buy cigars.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of even if you buy the cigars, isn't that kind of a waste of like our money? Shouldn't we be like buying stuff like potions and like weapons and like rations?
Yes. Yes, we should.
Well, you are correct. What's the point in living if you can't enjoy things?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta put a price
That's
on
true.
recreation
Sometimes-
and relaxation.
Sometimes I enjoy a good hand.
Well,
I
unless
guess
it
I
like
need
costs
that.
a certain amount for like a specific experience.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Are we? Hey, fellas. All right. Well, apologize. We got wrapped up in that whole mess. At least Gimble got to get some closure. But what are we gonna do now? We done here?
Good question.
I think everything is pretty up to speed here, so we might as well just keep going if we can.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Damn. I thought I was gonna get a cool gun today. The guy's like, no, I'm making a giant gun that you can't carry around. That's crazy.
Instead, you got cool parents.
I want you all to roll perception checks for me.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh lord.
If I fail a check to try and acquire a roll, it doesn't automatically become a disadvantage, right?
No, it doesn't.
Whoa!
Okay.
11.
I'll try to
Yeah, I
acquire
got a
perception.
11,
again.
but I can pity it.
Okay, I
Okay,
would
hey,
give it to you
guys.
guys with a
Hey,
13.
what's going on?
I have
Okay,
one pity point. I'll use it.
Hey,
I
what's
gotta
going
stick
on?
cities and get 13.
Yeah, I'll use my one pity and get a 13.
Do you
as
need a
well.
break? Too much pressure on you?
May talking to her dice.
It's okay. I'm maxed out on my pity points at least.
Exciting.
Got that going for you.
Exciting. Also, after this, I realized that I don't have to have you guys roll perception checks if I want you guys to pay attention to stuff anymore. I could just play sounds. So
Oh,
in the
no.
future, I might just do that if there's something that I want you guys that's happening that I want you guys to pay
That's
attention
true.
to. And then if you guys ask about the sound, then we can follow that route. Or if you never ask about the sound, you don't see it.
God damn it.
Sound good? So who's got a 13?
Immersion.
Okay, so Brady's got a 13. Alice has a 13. Poi Poi?
I got it too.
Poi Poi got a 2. And Evan got that. So, Johan and Gimble, you guys are all standing around asking, like, what are we going to do now? And then both of your guys' ears sort of twitch.
Our animal ears.
And you turn
Fuck
your
was
head
that?
to see
What?
this very familiar gray cloaked figure step through a wall.
That. It's that.
shit.
It's that. It's that lady. It's that. From the sewer.
What?
The sewer lady.
Is that true? Is that her over there?
You just freaking
They walked through a fucking wall.
walked through a wall.
We've seen other people walk through walls, haven't we?
Okay. How many
that
other
person
people?
and me walked through walls.
I walked through a tree.
You did walk through a tree, actually. I'm
I
proud
just
of you for
wanted to
that.
be, yeah.
That's true. see?
But we
just
know
wanted to
it's
be
not
acknowledged.
you, and we know it's not Johan. I mean, it's not geometry, okay? Like,
It's not geometry.
It's not geometry.
It's not geology, guys. Well, what should we do? Does this person see us? I don't think they should. Are they looking for us?
No, they just walked into somewhere. They
Oh.
walked
Can we follow?
into
can we
yeah, they
follow
walked
them?
into a solid wall just as guards start to walk around the corner.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The building they walked into it's getting later in the day and it's raining. The building they walked into, hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Blah.
Bless you.
Sorry,
That's-
I'm allergic to DMing. The building that they walked into
feel bad.
is the only building that's actually still got guards posted up in front of it. And these guards are walking around it.
I have
Do
an
we let them
amulet.
know?
Oh, I was gonna say I have an amulet of pass through. I could probably just follow.
Follow?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, fuck.
but I
I
can
forgot
get in
to buy
trouble.
more. I forgot to buy more fucking fixative.
But then we tried to go to a store and then it was closed.
Yeah,
Oh,
it opens tomorrow
Yeah.
morning.
yeah. No, I'm not waiting.
What do you think is the right call?
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
Whatever we do, we better do it quickly. I'm all for letting the gods know.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's let the guards know.
Oh,
I don't want
yeah.
to. I feel like if I use it and then they catch me, I'm gonna get in trouble. And I kind of
Yeah.
don't want to.
Like, I don't know how to explain this,
With
but we
what's
just saw
happening
someone
in
walk through this
Solvaria, I
wall.
don't think it's worth the risk. Anyways,
Mhm.
let's go.
Yeah.
And then it usually leaves a trail so he can point that out to me.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna walk up to the guards?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up to the guards. The guards at the guards at the door. The guards that are sort of walking around.
I've been the ones at the door, right?
Okay.
The other ones are
What's
closer,
wrong?
probably.
Right. Okay. So you walk up to the ones at the door, and they sort of like stand up and post up and sort of like move their sort of swords out in front of the door. Sorry, we can't have any refugees coming this way.
Oh no, we're just here to talk to you.
Okay. They sheathe their weapons. What's the matter?
Well, I'm not sure how to explain this, but I point over. We just saw someone walk through that wall.
One of the guards sort of step around. You saw them walk through the wall?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pass through.
Yeah, pass through.
Pass through.
I even have an amulet for it.
Well, you don't need to tell them that.
Oh,
But
okay,
the-
yeah.
The fact remains.
Like a mage over there being all shady and suspicious.
Right. Hey, John, have you heard of pass-through? Not really? Right. You say they walk through this wall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would just check inside and make sure things are not weird.
Tell someone to look for some figure in a gray cloak.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
About our height, possibly female.
Possibly female?
Not sure, couldn't really
Well,
tell.
it was wearing a cloak. How the hell are we supposed to tell?
Okay. John, can you look in storage real quick? Yeah, alright. John, like...
If you
one of
look
those
around
keys.
the wall, you might find this, like, ashen silhouette of a person in the wall, just vaguely there. That's how you know it happened.
Right. John unlocks the door. You see anything?
Kind of like a Minecraft villager.
Not really. And John falls flat on his back and sort of stumbles down the stairs as this gray cloaked person very swiftly jumps out, and that's the
Well,
wrong-
that's
the
not our
wrong
fault.
thing.
Oh,
So-
there they are.
So yeah, sort of jumps out and books it. Hey, fucking, you go! And then the other guards sort of chase after her. He wasn't pointing at you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
He wasn't pointing at you guys. Shit, John, are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Ow. Fuck was that? Congratulations, you told the guards. Good job. I'm proud of you.
We did good today.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we're being
Alright,
good
let's leave.
people.
We're being
I wouldn't.
we're doing our civic duty. Goodbye.
Where are you guys?
Goodbye.
Where are you guys heading off to?
I don't know. Should we be looking
Anywhere
into
but
that?
Should we?
Or-
I feel like maybe we should. That was a hook we should have followed, but
Well, what if we didn't? Wouldn't that be funny?
I guess you guys could do whatever
We've
you want.
already
So the guards
indulged the
can
DM
handle-
already today. Maybe we should.
I've been giving you guys so many hooks this entire session, and you
You
guys are just
have.
always like, "Oh, that's neat." Anyways,
Should we do something about that? Do we think?
I think maybe
What does your
we
moral
should.
compass tell you?
Which one? Where?
The left one.
West.
Wait,
I guess you guys just got to go west.
we're going back to Traveler's Respite.
Oh.
That's west.
north?
I don't know.
We're going north.
There's too
Right.
much pressure.
Maybe not make point navigate. Maybe that wasn't the call.
My dementia is kicking in so hard.
Well,
You guys
Uh,
hear just as
is
like
this the dinner bell?
as guards start rushing around and chasing after that person again.
I think that's an alarm bell.
oh, those sound the same to me.
The people that were the people that weren't knights and stuff, they all like sort of go into this one room over there. Gimble, if you looked over and looked at the forge, you would see Wilma and Dorman walking out, and Dorman sort of covering Wilma slapping Dorman's arm out, and she's just like, I've got a hat on, and Dorman's just like, all right, fine, and he holds his coat above his own head, and then they also follow over there.
I will be right back.
Bye, May.
Apparently, I'm not as free as I thought I was.
Uh-oh.
No, I will be back. I will be back, though.
Okay.
Poi Poi is gonna be off doing something Poi Poi-ish.
Okay, so Poi Poi leaves. Goodbye, Poi Poi.
But
Poi Poi's
at
just
least,
flashing
I look
and
around
pointing
and
out.
I'm just like, hey, where'd Poi go?
at the very least, you get to enjoy this.
Buckethead Poi Poi. Amazing. Amazing.
Playing a guitar riff, Poi.
So for the sake of not leaving you guys without anything to do for Poi Poi, or actually, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? I'll ask that, and then I'll decide what Poi Poi is doing. The Poi Poi thing Poi Poi is doing.
Maybe we should go after Korath.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably a good idea.
I don't know if I want this thread looming over us.
Yeah. We probably just pissed her off too. But yeah, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
that's our
let's explore this. further.
Okay. Are you guys? Which direction are you guys going to? Or what are you guys going to do to explore? Are you just going to follow the guards?
Yeah.
Probably.
Which direction did she bolt?
She bolted sort of further into town.
Into town?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
She bolted into town, and now. Yeah, I'm not going to
Okay.
describe it until you get up there.
All right. Well, follow the guards then. How's that
Okay.
sound?
right. You follow the
We'll
guards.
keep an eye on the walls around us to look for silhouettes. of
Roll
ash.
investigation.
Thinking. That's good thinking.
That's a good thought. And I'm good at investigation. It's better than my better than my perception. Okay, 14. I could pity it.
I can give it to you with a 14. I can give it to
Hell
you with a
yeah.
14. So you guys see guards booking it down the street, like where did he go? Where'd he go? Johan, you being the one that actually knows what the spell is, you look around and you notice on this one sort of fancy looking building, there is in fact this slight patch of sort of desaturated wall and floor. The kind that is indicative of someone having used the pass-through spell. And you caught it right in time, because as you see, the water is sort of washing it away.
I mean, in Johan's head, he's yelling it out to the group, but he's probably yelling it loud enough for the guards to hear as he just points there, that building. I don't know.
So the guards, okay, so
He doesn't say I don't know. That's Brad
Yeah.
explaining my thought process.
so you're saying it loud enough for the guards to hear specifically.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, gotcha. So
He's just yelling it loudly. I
I
don't
think
know.
we're all in this together. I don't think
Okay.
it matters if the guards know.
okay, so you yell loud enough for the guards to hear. The guards are like. Then they surround the house, right? They surround the house. One of them goes up, kicks down the door. You guys hear the commander yelling, "What are you guys doing?" And then you guys see as oh my gosh, what was her name actually? You guys see as Korath, hood down,
Yeah, Cora.
jumps through the wall again, right into the arms of a guard who manages to rip her necklace off and restrain her onto the floor. She's like, "Get off of me!"
Can we see
And
her face, or she?
you can-
Is her face?
You can see her face. She is Scobe. She is definitely a Scoburn. She's got the piercing yellow eyes. She's actually got blue skin and these golden streaks going down either side of her face. She's like, she's got like runes tattooed on her hands. Just think like if you could imagine like a dark elf, this is what she looks like. Yeah,
The
she's
second
just-
Johan clocks her face, he's hiding behind Gimble.
Honestly, a good hiding spot.
Yeah.
My antlers are definitely poking out over his shoulders.
And then Koreth is like, "Let go of me!" And she's like fighting it. One of the guards just clocks her in the head, and she's conked out. And then they drag her along, and then the commander actually steps outside, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
And he sees Koreth, and he's just like, How, what? It was them, sir. Did you did that? Sorry. Did you just... Right, I'm gonna ask you guys specifically, what just happened?
That person has a pass-through spell. I don't know what they were doing in
They
there.
were walking through
but,
walls in a secure building. We just let people know.
Yeah,
Right.
they looked a
Then
little.
she assaulted a guard that was
shiesty.
investigating.
Right.
Ran into this building.
So... That was Koreth.
It was.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you may have just saved my life. So
You're
thank
welcome.
you for that.
Elaborate.
Come inside.
Thank you.
And you guys enter this. The walls are sort of thick enough to where you can't really like hear the rain anymore. This is actually a really nice place that you walk into. It's very, very homey. You can see like battle and war memorabilia up on the walls, warm fireplace, and as well you can see this Scoburn commander has his armor currently hanging on a mannequin, so he's not wearing it. He's in like these robes and all of that, and he puts on a pair of glasses. Right. So Koreth was once a member of the King's Legions, and then she ended up betraying and attacking one of our members, in which case she ran off. So far she's been stealing random tidbits of stuff and killing off people. And I think she came here to assassinate me, judging as how she was in my house. And I had no idea. So,
Yeah.
thank you
Why-
for that.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Why would you want you dead?
Jesus. Jiminy Christ. I'm one of the King's High Command. I don't know. Why does anybody want someone in a position of power dead? Because they want chaos, anarchy. The whole thing with Sylvari.
Yeah, but you don't think that maybe she was trying to steal something?
Please.
Like-
What do I have here to steal? Old war stuff from my dad? No. All that stuff's useless.
What
Who's
had
your
you been
dad?
doing? Oh,
My dad?
dad question first.
Yeah.
What was the dad question? You guys talked over each other.
Oh, I was gonna ask who's your dad because you said your dad's member.
Who's your daddy? What does he do?
Who's your papa?
Fat drunk that lives north of here.
Sounds like a
No,
Lot of relationship problems.
he is a pain in my ass, honestly. It's just constant lecturing about do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. It's really annoying, actually. He still sees me as this kid. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I think it's because you just saved my life. I'm a little bit heightened right now. Do you want
Yeah.
Can I offer you a drink?
What do you have?
What do you want?
Yeah, can I just help myself to your bar, if you don't mind?
Go for it. Don't drink too much, but I
Lump
can
it
get
as
more.
alcoholism.
Okay. We can continue role playing, but I'm going to do something at the bar at some point.
Okay. You can just, it's in the same room. He just waves you over to a mini bar.
Okay.
It's mostly fully stocked. It's a lot of fancy stuff. No gnomish beer or anything like that. It's just like, it's the fancier stuff, like there's dragon spittle and all of that. It's nice. Mostly cocktail mixtures and stuff. The bottles that he has the most of, and the one that's the most empty of any of the bottles on the shelf is this like a hard whiskey.
Okay. I was gonna.
It looks like a whiskey drinker.
Yeah, Thwomp. He likes a good whiskey. Could I use my liquor sense to find the most potent potable on his shelf?
The most potent potable?
Yeah.
the hardest booze they got.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You can look. Yeah, look for it.
The nicest liquor, the finest.
The finest liquor. Okay. Roll to find the finest liquor.
Okay. Oh my goodness gracious! That's a 22.
Okay.
Of course, you would roll a 22 on that.
Yeah.
You come across this it's like this sort of like orangey silvery liquid inside of this like it's kind of shaped like a maple syrup bottle almost. Like a boxy maple syrup bottle, and on the label it says ambrosia in golden letters, like ambrosia number 5 or something like that. Like kind of like a perfume, I guess. But it's got like barrel aged, and it's got like 75% ABV.
Ooh.
So
Pops off the cork and takes a whiff.
This shit is strong.
That's the spice. I'm gonna like. Does he have like a sink or like something I can empty the rest of this anti-hallucinogen out and put this in my gourd?
Yeah, he's got a kitchen if you just go around the corner.
All right, I'm gonna dump the rest of the stuff out, and I'm gonna clean it and make sure that there's none of that anti-hallucinogen in there. And then I'm assuming there's not a lot left in this bottle, is there?
Oh, in this bottle there is. This is a new bottle of this stuff.
I'm gonna take as much as I could possibly take.
You can
and fill up my gourd completely.
It fills the one bottle, one gourd.
Oh my goodness! You just stole this man's top shelf drink.
I'm gonna put it back on the shelf too, and then I'm gonna grab another bottle and pour a different drink.
Okay, he was like watching you the whole time because you didn't stealth roll. He's just like, that's fine. It was a gift from my dad. I wasn't gonna drink it anyways.
Oh man.
I wasn't gonna drink it anyways. I don't.
Dad issues.
I don't drink
Thank you,
too
sir.
much.
I raise a glass.
You're fine. Sorry, I don't think I got any of your names.
Timothy Balame.
Johann Ledem.
Okay.
And I'm simply Thwomp.
Okay. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah, my name's Rabia.
Rabia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
This
you
is the
too.
same guy we met earlier,
Yeah,
right?
this is the commander. This is the commander.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, oh, it's nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you, too.
Bare face.
Yeah, bareface, panther skin guy. Or panther fur guy. Or leopard skin. Leopard, sorry.
Man, well, I'm sorry, did we grab his name?
Rabia.
Rabia, thank you so much. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
That dear Mincha, I tell you what.
It's contagious.
It really
It
is.
is. It is.
So I asked Rabia, I'm like, so what exactly has this person been stealing? You say it's just like odds and ends?
It's like random artifacts from like the war with Grimm.
Okay. Do we know?
It's not.
You don't think that any of those artifacts might be dangerous?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Fair enough. Do you
thinking
guys
there's gotta
intend
be
to
a-
interrogate her? What are you guys gonna do with her?
Probably interrogate her, figure out where the rest of the stuff is, and then get it back.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Checks
fair
out.
enough.
very simple.
I look at Johan and I'm like, I mean, she seems fine. Like they've got her.
I just know
we don't have
she's
to
a
worry about
dangerous
this person
person,
anymore?
but
The thing is, right, like, they've got her, and they're gonna interrogate her and whatever. Then what? They're gonna put her in prison? She could walk through walls.
Well,
Good
I
point.
imagine since it's a case of high treason. I mean, that's what's his name? What is his name? I don't remember. What was the crow guy's name?
Dude, I don't even remember. Actually, I might.
I'm trying to find it. Anyways, he says that's it's above my pay grade, but it's very, very likely that she's, capital punishment and all that.
Well, she shouldn't have done what she done.
Yeah. So
That's all I can say.
yeah, so we're good. We'll get those back.
Okay.
And then we're basically done. I'm sorry. I'm still sort of taken aback.
yeah, frazzled.
Yeah.
Would you like a drink? Can I get you anything?
Whiskey.
Okay.
Just no ice, just straight in
Just
the
neat.
yeah,
Neat and clean. I respect it.
whiskey neat. Can you fill up that tall glass for me?
Oh, his name is Alistair, by the way.
Alistair, right.
Oh, Alistair. Okay, yeah. I go over and I grab the glass and start pouring for him.
All right, thanks.
I come back, hand it over.
Thank you. Yowza.
Pretty good stuff.
He
Huh?
sets it over onto the table beside him. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Do you want? Can I give you anything?
Should we ask for gold?
Well, we did actually do some running around today, as you saw us earlier, and we weren't really properly compensated.
Oh,
Is there any way you can maybe give us a little stipend?
yeah, sure. Does 30 silver?
I look at Gimble. I'm like, is that enough, Gimble?
Absolutely not. Not to be stingy.
What you guys don't realize. You guys have a lot of money right now. But what you don't realize,
Let's not forget they're at war. That's a lot of money in these days.
yeah, that's a lot of money. Those 3 gold that you guys were handed a piece, that's equivalent to $300 today.
Yeah.
Like
geez,
our money.
okay.
Fine, I won't argue. I'll take the 10
Okay.
silver.
Thank you.
All right, and he goes over. Yeah, goes over into another room.
We're just really rich.
We really
You
are.
you guys are just loaded.
And wait, did we get 3 gold apiece?
No, we all got one.
Yeah.
We
we all
split
got
in
one.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. Poi Poi,
So 1.
Poi Poi, and Alice got 3 gold apiece, and then you see the commander come out. Okay, so 30 silver, hands Gimble, 30 silver, hands Thwomp, 30 silver.
Oh,
Hands
we all
up.
get 30 silver. Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
Does that work?
All right.
Yeah, that's actually not as bad as I thought.
Really
Okay.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Anything. Oh, shit.
I don't want to lose contact with this dude. He seems like an important person to have in our Rolodex.
He seems pretty chill.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good.
Are you guys heading up north anytime soon?
As a matter of fact, we
That
are.
was our plan.
What was the plan? Yes.
Do you think you could take this crate from my dad?
Oh yeah, sure. We'd be happy to help you not see him.
Where
Where
would he be?
He's
And what's
just,
his name?
Yeah, he's like 15 minutes out of town. Bacchus.
Bacchus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he have a big back?
He's just well, yeah. Now he does. If you go up and call him General Tonka, he's gonna lose it.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I don't want to upset the old man.
No, I mean lose it as in like he's gonna be. Yeah. Just avoid that if you don't want to hear about war stories.
Johan,
Okay.
you look like someone that likes war stories.
Not those ones.
Well, I think this is the least we can do. Thanks for having us in here.
Yeah. Thanks for taking this off my back. Honestly.
No worries. Oh,
Yeah.
what's in the crate?
Alcohol.
I feel like that.
Yeah, out here.
Oh, gotcha.
He opens up the thing. It's a box of like salted meats and bread, and there's like watercolor paper in there, and then lots of like that ambrosia wine.
Ooh.
Yeah, my dad hands me a bottle every time I bring up the shipment to him. I don't like this stuff, so yeah.
Fair enough.
But no, you guys taking this saves me from a lecture.
Happy to help. I think you've had a tough enough day.
Long enough day, yes.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I will say,
Mm.
because I just survived an assassination attempt, which is a little bit weird.
You want us to inform your father that you had a near-death experience with a murderer?
No, if you tell him that, then he's just gonna have a field day, and then the next time I actually do see him, he's just gonna lecture me about it.
Damn.
I don't. He's gonna
Good
say
to know.
he's gonna say exactly. He's gonna say it like this. You know, back in my day, I had an assassination attempt a week, and I don't need that in my life.
You know what? Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry for I'm like bogging you guys down with my problems. That's crazy.
No, it's okay.
I
You gotta
totally
throw the
understand.
I
rein.
get it.
We're
My
comfortable.
dad used to get mad at me for eating too much ham. So I understand.
Yeah,
See,
Dad.
that's ridiculous because ham's good.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Protein's good for you anyways. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a friend who eats nothing but protein.
No,
Yeah.
that's me too.
Hmm.
That's me too.
Should we head out, fellas?
That's good.
Leave the commander to his thoughts.
Yes.
No, you can.
All right,
Are
well,
you
thank
sure
you.
there's
Thank-
if anything else I could do for you guys? Anything at all?
Well, as we're traveling up north, are we gonna come across anything that's gonna kind of put us in a bind?
Yeah, where north are you going? Not Morshire, right?
Looks at Johan.
No, not Morshire.
Okay.
A little more west of that, Winehouse, Deep, that sort of area.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're gonna be passing through
Think deep.
Gold Marsh then.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Be careful with Gold Marsh. There's a lot of not like pickpockets and stuff like that. So just watch your pockets when you're up there.
I appreciate the heads up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Be careful of, especially if it keeps raining like this. The path between tends to turn into a river. So
Ooh,
yeah,
Ew.
be careful with that.
Don't get stuck.
got it.
Yeah, don't get stuck. If it's a river, you can feel free to come back here. Sometimes there's a bridge over, but it depends on whether or not they actually build the bridge.
How soon they get to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
If that's the case, maybe we should stay here till it's not raining.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to
Okay.
check it out. Maybe we can beat it. But
Okay.
how long has it been raining?
Couple days.
Mm.
Is this unnatural or is this just seasonal rain?
The rain.
Yeah.
I've been stationed here for what's it been, 4 years, and all 4 years we get monsoons. So I think it's because of how close we are to the
Lovely.
coast.
Winter, we're kind of by the coast. There's a river right there. It'll happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, is what it is. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Well, if we're gonna stick around here, is there a place we can stay here, or should we find an inn?
yeah. There's a refugee center for if you don't want to pay for your stay. If you do want to pay for your stay, there is an inn up to the north end of town.
Oh, okay, not too far away.
Yeah, not too far away, but
Okay, your father's place is further than that.
father actually, yeah, he's about still in the walls of town. He lives outside the walls because he doesn't trust the government. Because of course
Honestly,
he doesn't trust the
That's
government.
about right.
Valid. Valid. I whispered to Dwamba Johan. I mean, we've seen the government. It's not looking good.
This guy seems pretty up and up, but
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about it.
All right.
well,
I guess
we won't
that's
take all
it.
of your time. We'll
No,
figure out something to do.
I don't have anything. I was gonna do a puzzle. So you're not using up any of my time whatsoever.
Puzzle.
That feels like more bait on a hook. What kind? Is it a jigsaw puzzle?
Well,
It's
Kind
just
of.
cute.
one of
no,
those cute
it's
ones
I don't suppose any of you guys were soldiers.
I wasn't.
I'm not. I'm just strong.
I'd rather not say.
That's fine. That's all right. Yeah, in that case, yeah, thanks for saving my life.
Sure thing.
You're welcome. What's going on?
Poi just walks into the door. Like,
I heard praise and I was summoned.
Poi,
Oh,
where
this
were
is
you?
this is our friend I was telling you about, Poi Poi.
You weren't, but hi. I guess.
Hello.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, we saved this man's life. He was kind enough to give me a drink.
Yeah.
Great.
thanks.
All right. Well, unless Poi Poi wants to do anything else, I think we were about to head to an inn that was like right outside town,
Or it's on the north end of town, just inside of
or
the
north
walls.
end of town. I'm sorry.
This is the commander's house, by the way. They saved the life of the commander.
What?
It's very bougie in here.
Yeah, this is the commander. You walked into a very, very bougie, homey house with a lot of like
Crackling
war.
fire,
There's like war
old
memorabilia on the house. As it turns out, his dad was also a commander,
Yeah.
or his father was a commander general, whereas he's just a commander. So his father holds that over him. Yeah, you missed a lot.
Yeah, they don't get along. That's why we're going to deliver this box of liquor, so he doesn't have to deal with his father.
I thought that you were frozen for a second.
Okay.
No, this whole
that's
time we're just
really
going to
the-
imagine that Poi Poi was out.
Frolicking.
Poi
Splashing in puddles.
Poi was out frolicking and splashing in puddles.
Mhm. It was very wholesome imagery.
I get him, but okay.
Yeah.
In
All right, well,
reality,
enjoy
Poi
your
Poi's doing
puzzle.
something completely nefarious. Yeah.
Nope.
Thanks, I'll try.
Try and get some sleep.
Yeah, probably not. But I appreciate
you
the
can
thought.
try.
Oh shit! You know what I just realized? He walks over to his door and the broken door frame. Right, that's not great.
Yeah.
If you see him, can you tell Dorman that I need him to come by tomorrow morning to fix my door?
The door.
Dorman,
Yeah.
the door fixer man.
Yeah, Dorman the door fixer.
Man.
That's my dad. I'll let him know.
I'm sure we'll run into him then.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys again, and nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all ours.
Waves.
And you guys walk back outside to the rain and the thunder.
Oh, jeez. It's really coming down on you guys.
Yeah,
You okay?
it is picked up.
Maybe you
Johan, you're
should
having
give
a rough
Johan a
day.
swig of your gourd.
I pick it
can
up and I
use it.
start shaking it. Yeah. Let's
You don't look well.
I'm not well.
Yeah,
Did
let's
something
get out of
happen?
this weather.
I was holding that in for a while.
You waited until you were outside. You're like, all right, can you hear me? No. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
What exactly did I miss?
Honestly, not much.
Yeah.
Not much as far as you would know.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
It was almost borderline uneventful.
Can we
Because I wasn't here.
go somewhere private?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the forge is empty. Maybe we could go back to the forge.
The forge
Or
is definitely empty.
Oh, there you go.
How private? Are we talking back room, bedroom, or bathroom?
The whole building's empty. Does it matter?
Oh. Do we have a building?
Yeah, it's a forge. Forge.
Oh, okay.
And we'll say you guys can just go and walk to the forge
We scurried up.
where Dorman ended up leaving the forge on, so it's nice and warm inside.
It's so toasty.
I like it in here.
Yeah.
Takes a sip of gourd.
Takes a sip of gourd.
Gordy. I'm gonna call him Gordy going forward.
Great. You do you, man.
Amazing.
So what's
Johan's just staring into the fire. Just sitting there staring.
You seem traumatized. What's the hot gauze?
In 3 days, we've heard 3 names that terrify me.
Which
Dorman?
ones were they?
No.
Yeah.
Not one of them.
Patchwork, Korith, Bacchus Tanka.
Who's Bacchus Tanka? I missed that one.
That's the father of the general.
Okay. Is
How
he
familiar.
also Grimbound? Grimbound? Coining that?
Sorry.
Grimbound?
Sorry, zoned out. But as far as I know, yes. His son being a member of the guard, that somehow doesn't surprise me.
Hmm.
But Bacchus Tanka was a general under Einar Grimm.
Man.
Same as Patchwork, same as Korith.
Hmm.
And he what was the commander hero's name? I totally didn't catch it.
Rabia Tanka.
Ravia. He mentioned other members of the King's Legion, right? Is that what he said? That Korith was a member?
This music is way too
And-
epic.
Korith was a member and bailed, right? She's gone traitor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're following, I think.
Uh-huh.
There's one other name that comes to mind. Hecla Vise. 4th Scoburn. The 4th General. There's 2 others. One that is an elf. By the name of... I'm looking through my damn notes, god damn it.
This here's thinking music.
This is thinking music. It's good music.
It is.
Sponsored, but not sponsored by Pocket Bard. But you should go check out
Totally
Pocket Bard.
not.
Totally
They
not
should
sponsored
sponsor
by
us,
Pocket Bard.
Not sponsored.
Naren Fish.
Naren Fish. That's the brother of Micron. Right?
Is it?
Well, yeah, he's Micron Fish. And he meant he had a brother.
Well, I figured it was the same family. I don't know about brother.
I'm just
And there's
assuming.
also a dragonkin, Pargus Oxua. I have yet to hear anything about that one, but Fish being a noble family.
So, do we think like there's a
Pargus
big?
Tanka being a general, or his son being a commander at the very least. Korith working with the king as its legion. Patchwork also being a commander. What is happening?
Wasn't the king one of the guys who fought against Einar Grimm in the past, like in the old days?
Yes, he should have been.
Well, wait,
And
wait,
now
wait.
I'm starting to wonder as well. Hecla Vise is another Scoburn. Crowface.
No, wait, okay.
I'm certain. I was certain that the Alistair, the one we met, not the same guy. I felt certain about that. I'm not so sure now.
Well,
Somehow, either I'm wrong about who these people are, which I feel. I'm certain I'm not.
Johan, I think
Somehow
I
they've
think you're
infiltrated.
onto something.
So we think that
I don't know.
a bunch of the officials from the time of Grimm, coining that, are infiltrating,
It makes perfect sense.
just
Elias
infiltrating
is-
the kingdom. But if the king was one of the old heroes, though, why would he
But the-
let that happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
like he would know who those people are,
Absolutely.
unless he's the one who turned traitor.
They should have fallen beside Grim. They.
If you guys remember, that's Alistair can't see.
Right. I don't think that Alistair is Heckler.
It
Could be connected.
Possibly.
I could ask, technically.
No.
Yeah, I figured.
That's probably not a good idea. But I think you might be onto something, especially that Elias is nowhere to be seen pretty much now. They haven't seen Elias. He could actually be very much dead.
They could have taken him out. If
They
he's
could have
never...
very much taken him out and took control of the... And Alistair could very much be lying about his identity.
God, we go
And
out
be
for a
No,
month and everything goes to shit.
Heckler Vise had some sort of neck injury. He couldn't raise his head past a certain point.
Maybe
Alistair
does he have
has a
some-
silver brace on his neck.
Okay, maybe that didn't really very much.
Well, in that case,
That's not ideal.
not ideal.
So that means that these people were probably infiltrating the whole time and the king might be in on it.
Or maybe he was completely unaware.
That shouldn't be possible.
He shouldn't... He can't be that dumb, right?
That shouldn't be possible.
If he fought against all these guys, he should know who... He should recognize them in the hiring process, right?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
should have
Met
vetted.
before. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I slashed your throat. Good times. Want to be my advisor?
Yeah, that does
Or
sound
something?
that does sound stupid. Yeah.
You can't be that stupid.
I understand perhaps hiring your enemy in a moment of desperation such as a war like this, but it seems as though
This-
the Kingdom of Altiria is the one leading this war. They're the one
Yeah.
preparing to attack.
And they've been gathering Grimm's men for a while.
You have to think why.
Somehow
why...
I feel like we've made a mistake making Korith our enemy. But I want to hear it from her. I want to hear it
Yeah.
from Bacchus.
We gotta
I
grab
need
her.
to know if somehow I'm wrong and everything I know is wrong, or if something has changed.
Maybe it's not Dawnbright.
Might not be done great.
Maybe it's some guy in a clever disguise.
He was very ill even when we met him.
He was. Maybe they got him under some kind of like influence, magic.
Maybe.
Could be.
This is very scary.
Yeah,
Like very
I don't
scary.
I don't think leaving anything of it to chance is a good idea. I agree.
Damn. And all I wanted to do was end slavery. This is the scope is getting too big. I just wanted to end all slavery and systematic oppression. Not all
Then,
this.
And then there's
That
the
was an
matter
easy
of-
time.
And
You-
reunite the mothers with the children.
You guys think this whole time, because I mean we've had that stone that the Alistair gave us.
Yeah.
You don't think that he's been just eavesdropping on us this whole time? Has that never?
He probably is. I could keep this.
Guards! Seize them! And then as the room is filled with guards and you guys are grabbed and beaten and taken
What?
into custody
Come on.
as Patchwork steps into the room.
Oh no.
How's he looking now?
He looks horrible.
Can I not try with my tiny little slippery body to pop out and slink off?
You absolutely can. The other three, I'm going to say, it's probably not going to happen because you're big enough. There's a lot of these guys. You're being basically pummeled by 12 guards, or 12 of the like black knights right now.
Do I need a dexterity roll, or do I go straight to stealth?
I want you to do dexterity. Roll me dexterity, and yeah, what are your proficiencies? Like, what are your natural abilities?
Dexterity is one of them. I have dexterity and insight.
Gotcha. Okay. Actually, hang on. Let me open Maelstrom.
Sorry. It's a 15.
Right. Okay. No, not
15 on
like
dex.
that one. 15 on dex. Okay. We'll say that you manage to just pull yourself out of the wreckage as they kick down the door and then barge in. Things are crashing around. They grab onto you. You guys are tackled to the floor. And then the guards are like slipping. Poi Poi jumps out and through a window. Guards chase after. Patchwork walks up. No matter. We got the ones we were after anyways.
Oh man, I think we really fucked up.
Hi again.
Hi, ugly
He's
face.
pointing at
Hey.
Thwomp specifically. Nice to
hey, buddy.
Nice to see you again. And that's the end of the session. I don't have a good this one.
Yeah, the boom.
Da da da.
That was not a victory. Put that shit down.
The victory for them.
It is absolutely a victory for the bad guys right now. So, you guys,
all was lost moment.
yeah, you guys have congratulations. You have been grabbed and pulled into custody here in Northwatch.
Except for me.
Except for you, you managed to escape.
Yeah, that was heroic.
Don't worry, I'll break you out. I'm not gonna abandon you guys.
Remember, we've got an in with the commander now. That guy likes us.
Right.
Probably not anymore. Probably not anymore. But yeah, we got
Caramba.
fists. We got magic.
Yep.
We
so,
got bitches.
so
Guards real, they're just bad guys still.
yeah.
My parents jailbreak me.
Congratulations, guys. How do you feel at the end of the session? Let's do a really quick check-in with everyone.
I'm scared.
You know, that
I
makes
feel betrayed
that makes a lot of sense. Actually, you feel betrayed by Patchwork,
by my
No, by
DM.
Alistair.
by your DM.
Couldn't even roll to get out of that situation.
I can name
I could.
someone else.
I'm
So we're gonna go-
slippery.
No,
I'm
which
glad
one do I
that
want?
Poi got away. That's so
Yeah.
cinematic of you to get away like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Now I
Actually-
have to try and tail you guys without immediately getting thrown in with you.
there we go.
Mm.
Yep.
With my now +2 in stealth.
Ooh.
It's been going
I
down.
I
I
am.
can still go back up.
You know
Again,
what?
I got 5 pity points, and I know where I'm spending
True.
them.
Yeah. And I am very, very proud of you. In the next session, we'll see you guys locked in the Northwatch dungeon. Alongside
They were gonna get thrown in jail at some point, so.
alongside a particular Scoburn named Korith, who you guys 100% sold out.
Oof. We didn't know the circumstances in
You
our
did
defense.
not, and that is very, very funny to me, which means that yeah, this is session
that's
17,
cool.
right?
Kind of
Maybe
Our
some
defense.
uneasy alliances need to be made.
That's convenient, technically.
Yeah, I know, it actually worked out. That's kind of funny, though. I did not expect this session to go that way. But I'm kind of glad that it did. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Deliver that shipment to Bacchus. God damn it.
Should we at that point?
I know.
That doesn't seem like a good
Bacchus
idea.
is
anymore.
retired. I don't
Fuck
think
it. Let's
he's.
take the ambrosial wine and party.
Oh yeah.
Kids need it.
Yeah, well,
Throw
it,
it in
Bob
my
needs it
knapsack.
though.
it probably
Yeah.
got. I'm guessing that it probably got seized.
Probably.
Damn, did all of our shit get seized?
Probably. You're in jail. So
Gotta
you
start
three.
hiding stuff up our butts.
Yeah, in the next session, you three can forget your entire inventories because you have none of it. Poi Poi, congratulations! You kept your entire inventory.
Right.
Nobody else
Thank
has.
God.
Yeah, nobody else has. Nobody else is gonna have anything. You're currently in game. You guys are being stripped and cavity searched.
Not Johann's first time.
It's not your first time being cavity searched.
Probably
Do
not.
Johann's
That's
like,
why I
oh,
got
I've been
17
here before.
sons.
That
I
he
didn't-
personally
damn.
birthed.
Damn, yeah, I didn't know Johann was the mother. Damn, that changes things.
No, it's just Mpreg. It's just Mpreg.
Right. You would.
That
you
can
would
only
want that.
exist in this universe.
That does not. I want to make it especially clear. Mpreg does not exist in this universe.
Wow, way to
You
be
should-
trans
Thank you.
exclusive.
Yeah. Heard it here
Shame
first.
on
Damn it.
you.
Nate
Damn it.
hates trans people.
Alice is
Very
specific
systematic.
Mpreg because we all know what Alice is thinking. Alice is no, Alice. Alice is
I'm
thinking
gonna
how.
make so much fan art.
Oh gosh.
Alice
So
is a
everybody-
dirty
Or
bird.
canon art, because I made it. It's canon.
Remember, everyone, go and check out Alice's R34, and
Yeah,
we'll
we'll make an
see
exclusive page
Yeah.
for that.
the exclusive page. Make sure to look at all the Patreon only content.
Yeah.
Alice is going. If you want new Mpreg updates, Alice has you covered. Alice
And if
has
you guys
covered.
ever make R34, make sure to hashtag Gimble R34 on any platform, and I will find it.
Why do you want to see R34 of your own character? I don't
'Cause
want
he's
to.
a dirty bird.
I don't care if it
Why
exists. I just don't
not?
want to see it.
Why not?
I would be so down to see R34 of my character if I wasn't playing Poi Poi.
That's a little
If I
bit.
was
that
playing
was-
any other character.
That's kind of yeah. That's a little bit. That's a little.
You're a little bit
messed
weird
up.
if you would do that.
Yeah, there's something very wrong
Don't
with
make
you.
Rule 34 a Poi Poi. Make
Don't
it a
do it.
Gimble instead.
Make whole. What do you say?
I said make R34 a Gimble instead.
Yeah.
Ay caramba. Ay caramba. Welp! That's it for the session. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Will the players find out who the heck this Heckler Weiss guy that Brady just decided to name drop and is apparently Alistair? Who knows? Will they escape the prison? Is oh my gosh, I forgot his name again. Is Rabia Tanka actually on their side or not? What's going to happen to Gimble's parents now that, Gimble's locked in the dungeon? Stay
And
tuned
hopefully
until next
Break me
time.
out.
Yeah, stay tuned until next session to find out. Thank you everybody so much for watching. My name has been Nate. It still is Nate, actually. My name is still Nate, and these were the lovely Brady, May, Evan, and Alice, and we will see you next time in session number 18. Bye, everybody.
Drop fan art.
Draw R34 specifically for Alice. Please tag her.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first and last, hopefully. Bye, everybody.